Welcome back to part 2 of the Persona series. Here we are in the black market, and we are playing Persona. By the way, I just said that. Go to the Peace Diner, that's how you advance the story, because you have to get to know what the hell is going on in the black market. And then you can go see the quote-unquote queen, which will allow you to basically run the next dungeon. What's wrong with this atmosphere? Not a happy place. It looks pretty happy to me. Everyone's a little crazy looking, but hey, that's the 90s, man. Not really. It's actually kind of weird for the 90s. You think we're grim. The only hope is the Harem Queen. Oh boy, Harem Queen. It's not quite how that works, but okay. You'll be just like us in no time. You'll understand. I feel like this is reflecting on current times. They remind me of the outside. Damn, I want to go outside. A lot of camera pans in this scene. And this guy, he has his own custom sprite. Very, very cool, very interesting. So basically everyone's in this weird cult, but they're kind of forced into it. So everyone's just kind of adapted, really. So we're gonna go talk to everybody here. No one may leave the market. Queen has decided, and so it shall be. Let's go, we don't have time to hang around. Let's put it into this stupid queen. Mark's right for once. Let's go to the queen and ask her to free us. Yeah, man. Okay. That should trigger us being able to go into the dungeon door now, which was on the side when we first entered the mall here. So let's head on out. And I passed the alleyway that it's in. So obviously, first door was a save point, or was it? Is this a save point? I forget. Let's see. The game will show me. Nope, it's the dungeon. We are now in the dungeon. And I'm going to teach you how to beat this, but before I do that, I'm going to do a lot of off-camera grinding. By the way, did I mention in the previous part that you can do the level down Persona trick as much as you want? So now we have Pixie at 408 offensive magic power. And here it is again, this time up to 530. Alright, before we move on, let me show you the Persona setup we have. We have main character with Pixie, that's for basically purely damage, okay? You can see here, well, I've already showed off Pixie's offensive magic power, but it's 530. Next up, we have Nate with just his standard. Mark has Remy now, and Remy is made through recruiting monsters in the dungeon I'm about to show you because I didn't do grinding. Made it with a curse stone, so it has Curse All. This absorbs magic, but is weak against attack. It's also an Evil Dark, which means Holy Magic is going to... Even though it absorbs magic, Holy will still mess this thing up. But that's fine because we have a counter. Ellen's still using Nike, which is strong or no effect against magic, weak against attack. Now the reason why we don't care about weak against attack is at this part of the game, attacks won't kill us, and we have the best armor possible in the game, so attacks really won't kill us even if we're weak against it. Then Mary has Diva, or Deva, whatever, with a light stone, so she has light all, and this is also the main heal because it has a heal all. You can see strong against magic with no weakness. But it is a holy light, so that means even though it's strong against magic, dark spells will still hurt the hell out of this thing. So that is our Persona setup. Let's get started. Alright, so let me show you the route through the dungeon. Now this is one of the bigger dungeons. There are lots of traps that can dump you through the floor. It's pretty straightforward though if you know exactly where to go. So, as soon as we start, we're just going to run down this way. Pretty straightforward. We're going to go straight to the elevator. Now, you'll see that there's like a doorway here. You can go through this. If I continue forward, I will fall through the ground. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to take those paths. Alright, but what you want to do is you want to take the elevator to the B4F. So you're going to go to B4. Alright, because we're on B2 right now. We're going to go to B4. Now, this one's pretty easy. Once you exit out of the elevator, you're just going to curve around this way. You have to go exactly how I do, okay? Otherwise, you could fall through the floor and get incredibly lost. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and fall to floor 5 now. There we go. Now we are on floor 5. So, this one's pretty simple. We're going to turn around this way, go through here. That's going to send us to floor 6. Alright, there we are. From here, we're going to go this way, and then up, and then all the way this way, and then up again. And yes, this is why it's so confusing, okay? This will take us to floor 7. There we go. And floor 7 puts us right here. There's only one way to go. That is this way. Again, it's pretty straightforward if you know exactly where to go. Right through here. This, again, only way to go. Now we're on floor 8. Alright. Then we go in here. Alright, awesome stuff, right? It's, and we're gonna continue through here in just a sec. This painting! Selena painted this. By the way, for those that don't know, Selena is the name of Catwoman from Batman. So, Selena and Bruce, yeah, okay. Our Selena not heard that she disappeared a long time ago. That's Selena's painting. Then why do they keep saying it's the Queen's painting? I don't know. Maybe Selena was captured by the Harem Queen. Anyway, there's some items in here. Let's go ahead and grab them. Might as well. That one's damaged, obviously, so it's fine. But you do get the Stargazer. Very cool. And then next up, more damage taken, but we got here a metal axe. Again, these are inferior weapons. We don't need them. More damage, into item, into soul sword. Again, inferior items. You can talk to this guy. This is the Queen's painting. Isn't it beautiful? The Queen is so talented and beautiful. She has moles all over her face, and she still manages to look pretty. I once saw a painting by the Queen's friend, but it sucked hard. The Queen's painting. The style of painting looks somewhat familiar. Alright, so we're going to continue through to the dungeon, to the next floor here. Alright. And this should put us on the west end of the room. Yes, make sure you're on the west end of the room. Okay, now we're going to continue along the only path we can. There's only one divergence here towards the bottom. And we're going to take this bottom pathway. Now, if you push L2, you'll see we're on B8, floor 8. This is going to drop us to floor 9. Here we go. Yep. Floor 9. This puts us, again, in another room here. So we're going to turn around and go ahead and go into this room now. Yay! This room has some more stuff. You can also talk to the gentleman here. This painting was done by Her Majesty. Isn't it a great painting? Her Majesty has such great talent art. She's beautiful. She has more moles lately, but she's still beautiful. You keep focusing on the moles. Alright, we got binders, which I believe is an ammo, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. Electric glove, we don't have punchy character. And charm whip, we don't have whip character. So there you go. Onward to the next part of the dungeon here. So we should end up on the north end. There we go. Make sure you're ending up on the north part. Continue forward. There is now a split. You want to take the right fork here. And in we go. Yay, that puts us on floor 10. Now you're going to go down this way. And again, we have another room here. So you're going to go straight. Don't go on the sides. I don't remember if they're trapped, but just run straight through. There you go. This will enter into yet another room with, should have 3 chests, just like the other previous 2 rooms. Alright, there we go, we got more stuff going on. Now remember, we entered through this door right here that my character is facing, so we're going to exit to the bottom this time. You don't want to get turned around. Luck Essence, so you want to make sure you pick up that Luck Essence. Very, very handy to have. Cupid Shot, there we go. We had that from earlier from the casino, and an Onyx. You can also talk to this green-haired guy here. This painting was just recently done. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, so beautiful. But I'm handsome too, right? Sure. I mean, you can see his abs, his pixelated abs. So you want to exit down to this bottom part here. You can always talk to your party members too if you care about the lore. All right. So you're going to continue along this path. And you see this top door right here? That leads to the boss room. And that's it. That's the dungeon. It's actually pretty damn simple. But you can get super turned around. There are so many paths to take and so many pitfalls that you can fall into. This can be a very long dungeon if you don't know the exact route. Alright, it is boss time. In we go. So, this is the Harem Queen. Yeah, man. You know, it's got that crazy music. It's been such a long time, everyone. Welcome to my palace. Selena, it was you all along. How could that be? I knew it. Did she always have all those moles? Wasn't she like boasting about how great her skin was? Selena, this can't be. Oh, I know. You're being threatened by the real queen, aren't you? You can't be our enemy. There's no way. You're so dense. No one can threaten the queen. I'm here by my own will. This palace, this room, it's all gorgeous. An angel in a black dress gave me this mirror. It grants me anything I wish for. Black dress? That's Maggie. She's no angel. Damn, think about it. She kidnapped you, remember? I wasn't too sure at first either, but she told me she was looking for someone who could use that mirror, and it just happened to come across me. Everything is okay now that we know the queen is Selena. Come back with us. Bruce is hurt and he needs you. Just cast heal on him. You have personas that can heal people. Come on now. Bruce is hurt? Mary, I don't need Bruce anymore. I don't like him anyway. It's actually true to the Batman lore. What? Oh, jeez. What did you just say? Or is it, what did you just say? Who knows? There's no voice acting. I said I don't like Bruce. I never liked him in the first place. Liar, you used to be so proud. I remember you would talk about him all the time. Don't you get it? You're so stupid. I only went out with him because I knew that you were in love with him. And at first Bruce used to like you too. I just couldn't deal with it. Couldn't let it happen. I'm more beautiful than you. He should like me, not you. So I tempted him. He was so dumb. He fell in love with me in no time. This is actually kind of true to the Persona lore, you know, when the shadow self is saying all the true shit and everyone's like, no, you're not me. Anyway, but this is the OG Persona before all that. Anyway, she's just repeating the same thing she already said. Why is it you made everyone praise your paintings? This Mary isn't the same Mary that we all know of. Shut up, this has nothing to do with you. You were always making fun of me, weren't you? I know you were, don't lie. You put on this show for everyone, making them all think you're so sweet and innocent. But I bet when no one was looking, you were laughing at me, thinking I was stupid. I'm never letting that happen again. I'm better than you in every way. You think you're all that just because of that stupid mirror Maggie gave you? Shut up. Hey, aren't my paintings beautiful? Everyone loves my paintings, unlike Mary's ugly trash, which I can't even call art. Selena, you have hated me that much. I never knew. Oh, and she's like squatting down all sad. Now I know why your paintings suck. Your damn personality sucks, and your painting reflects it. It's either that or your damn moles are getting so big that they block your vision. That would be pretty freakish. What? What did you say? Burned by jealousy, you should have tried to just better yourself, but instead you just used the powers of magic to make everyone praise you. Everyone here just pretends they like your art, but in reality they detest you more than anything. They hate your paintings too. You're just ruling with fear. Everyone's afraid of you. They detest me? You're damn right. You just hurt Mary because you're so damn jealous and insecure. I should rip your ugly face off and leave those huge moles on your skull. What's up with your paintings anyway? Aren't you ashamed of those ugly paintings? I know I would be. I'd probably... I'm not gonna say that. If anyone saw them with my name on it. Oh, the 90s. I think you should take another look. My paintings are really good. You just can't appreciate great art because you suck. This sounds like my YouTube comment section. Magic mirror, please grant me my wish. Send these fools away. Abracadabra. And get teleported out of the room, and then you have to go back into the room, if I remember right. That is right. More dungeon crawling. Yep. Time for more of that. Oh no, it sends you out of the dungeon. You gotta crawl back through the dungeon again. Oh, you guys are back. That was fast. It's like, oh, you're back. Damn, she warped us all the way back to here? I wonder if Selena really meant all those things she said. I know, I bet Maggie was somehow controlling her. Selena's eyes look sane. I don't think anyone was controlling her. Let's go see her again, so we can find out what is going on with her. Yeah, let's just crawl through the whole dungeon again, guys. I'm not gonna show that part. I'm gonna do that off camera. Yep, you have to go through the dungeon twice. Alright, two trips through the dungeon. Here we are, we're back. Don't worry, we won't get teleported out a second time. It's, basically, she's made more wishes, and there's more moles on her face. Oh no, not another mole. This mirror is great, but it gives me moles every time I grant a wish. This mirror must be defective. Yo, Selena. You guys again? Well, weren't my paintings better than Mary's? And they're like, Selena, just stop. I know you paint better than me and those moles. Why don't you shut up? Don't say things you don't mean. You're probably happy I have more moles on my face, aren't you? Anyway, I want to show you something. That's my painting! You saw my painting in my treasure room, right? Which do you think is better, my painting or the painting done by this ugly wench? Psh, You can't even compare your piece of crap with Mary's art. Did I ask you? Shut up, you fool. Magic mirror, please grant me my wish. Turn these people into stone. Abracadabra. Damn you. Ah, AAA. No. Does everyone have to talk? No, stop it. Hahaha, that's right. Turn to stone. What? Damn it, more moles. Turning them into stone was too nice. I should have thought of something more evil to do. I'll give you one chance to live. Which do you think is better, my painting or Mary's painting? Answer me honestly. Well, let's go with Mary's. She's a party member after all. Yeah, what's up now? Your paintings are just too damn ugly. Just give it up. And there he goes, turning to stone. Yep. I thought you understood. I guess I was wrong. I'll make you regret ever insulting me. Turn to stone. And he stands in front. What are you doing? Listen, Queen, I'll have you face back to normal if you just defeat these stupid people. Really? Oh, right, I'll do it. Well, you heard my angel. I'm sorry, but I have to kill you guys now. I'll rip you guys apart with my own hands. Magic mirror, grant me my wish. Give me your power. Oh, these old RPGs are great. And it's like, yeah, you only get to fight this with 2 party members. So, have fun, because everyone else is stone. Yep, that's why we power leveled these 2 specific characters and gave them specific personas. We don't need to save. There we go. And then, of course, equipment check, we're good. This is a duo fight. Pretty easy boss, though. And it's like, oh, you're just a human. What are you going to do? And it's like, uh-oh. Face in the back of the head. The most beautiful person in the world, and so are my paintings. Stop! If you make others suffer any further, I'll have to fight you. Well, they're already in the battle. Shut up, I just want to see you suffer. And then here we go, it's the boss fight. The music kicks in as soon as you open the menu. So, of course, we're just going to use our overpowered characters here and just delete instantly. So let's see, I'm gonna say 2 to 3 of these will kill the boss. Alright, let's see. One... One-shotted? No, this can't be. One-shotted. Look at all them level ups. Oh boy, and you got the Luda Blade. Alright, disperse 3 points. Put in attack. What a boss fight, guys. Just cast 1 spell, that's all you need. Just one-shot it immediately. Good stuff indeed. So much for the power of the magic mirror, am I right? Shoot, I didn't know you were this weak. You suck. I'm not going to fix your ugly face since you didn't do as I told you. Well, I wasn't even going to return your face back to normal anyway. Haha. Oh, such a troll. What do you mean? Daddy said you were just an experiment, a guinea pig. It didn't matter to him whether you live or die, so you can just stay that way forever. Bye-bye, stupid girl. Why they all say abracadabra? And then she teleports out. Wait, I'll stay like this forever? I mean, you already had a creepy face in the back of your hair, so... Do you have to feed it? Does it suffocate when you sleep at night? Wait, I'll catch that little girl and make her change her face back. Sounds kind of weird. Mary, no, you're lying. You're probably all happy that I look like this. I'm not lying. I'm your friend. You still like me? Yes, energetic, beautiful, and you're on your own self. You can't blame Bruce for liking you. Stop lying, I know. Bruce likes you. I'm sorry, I've always envied you. I just pretended to be happy with myself. I wasn't really good at doing anything. No one really noticed me. Envied you so much. Are these like actual problems that girls have? I don't believe it. I believe that men wrote this script. Bruce probably hates me now anyway. Go be with Bruce. You two are probably meant for each other. Shut up. Stop being so stubborn. Just forget about it. I already have someone else in mind. Uh-oh. Ooh. What? Oh, these old graphics. It just teleports them here. I looked all over for you, finally. What happened to your face? Did you get hurt? Turns away. No, don't look at me. Maggie put a spell on her. Mary, you're covering for me? No, I've had enough. What is going on in the background with the little angel characters? Look at me! This is my face! I've wronged so many people, and you! This is my punishment. This is such boring story. Skip. I don't deserve you, I'm a bad person, blah 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 blah. I don't care. No one cares about these characters that you never see again. Really don't. They are, like, not pivotal to the plot at all. This whole side venture is just stupid. You made me say such an embarrassing thing. Come on, let's go. These moles on my face, they'll never go away. You okay with that? I couldn't care less. You don't have to lie anymore, just be honest. I don't care how you look, just stay the way you are. Oh, the mirror. Shatters, mirror shatters. Reversing the spell, everything's well. Your face, it's back to normal. And then they get unpetrified and then you leave the dungeon. You're right. I'm so happy. Not because of my face, but because I've always thought you liked Mary. There you go. Just use unpetrify items. Just use unpetrify persona spells. Like, just get a persona that lets you be immune to petrification. Jeez. That was hectic. What? Your moles are gone. What happened while I was gone? What's going on? Why is he here? And then, of course, it's already saved. That's not how I had it. I had it like this. There we go. Put everyone back in the correct spot. Jeez, game. I'm sorry. I was lying to you. It's just like you said. I am in love with Bruce. Forgive me. But I know you'll probably never forgive me. This fucking dialogue sucks. Get it off the screen. I would skip it, but I'm sure someone's watching this for the story out there. And I don't want to disappoint them. Oh, now we're talking about the castle. There we go. Maggie is a child with mystical powers. She can easily make a castle. Okay, let's go look for the castle. I forgot to tell you, but Mary isn't the Mary we know of in this world. Huh? What? 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 Wow, it's crazy. And then it fades to black because it, explains all the story thus far to the characters. Confined in the hospital? I wonder if it's okay for me to be happy when she's still feeling all the pain. I was more careful than none of this would have ever happened. Yeehaw. And now we can finally move. Oh yeah, by the way, in the PSP version you can use an item to teleport out. But in this you gotta go back to the dungeon, but it's not so bad because you just, all you gotta do is there's some stairs. If you just go down, you can follow the stairs up and there's an elevator that takes you right to the top. It's not that bad. Alright guys, it's pretty simple. By the way, if you go back in the room, they're, the two characters are being a little lovey-dovey right now. It's kind of awkward, so I'll show you that. It's kind of funny. So they're like over here in the corner, just kind of chatting. You're so stupid. Why didn't you trust me? I was worried. Don't know what to do. Haha, why in the world would I ever not like you? You make such a sad face, come on. And then the character's like, what? They're getting like nervous. Little princess, I think we should leave these lovers alone. Let's go back. Let's get out of here, dude. Just leave them alone. Just leave them be. Oh, by the way, you should make sure when you're doing the dialogue choice that you choose Mary, because otherwise you can't unlock the true ending. Just by the way. Alright, so head out the east or north exit, and you're going to be heading towards Castle Mana right here in the corner. That is our next stop, and that will trigger a cutscene. And here we are. So, this triggers the cutscene, and we're not actually going to get to go here yet, unfortunately. That's not how the game works. We'll have to go to the Lost Forest. So this is your hideout. I will let you escape. Ah, no one can come in except for that person in the forest. But that person doesn't have the guts to come in, so no one will bother us. She, opens the door, leaves. Ah. Oh darn, we lost her again. So silly. I won't budge. Yeah, you gotta hit the button. Hey Nate, is there a way to open this? Why would he know? That little girl, she stuck something into that stand. Well, I guess he would know, because he's observant, huh? Crescent-shaped key, where can we get one? She implied that there's someone else who has the key to this place. Forest. There's a forest on the west side of town. It used to be a flower garden, but now it's just called the Lost Forest. Let's go back. We have to find the person with the other key. And that's pretty much it. So you gotta go back to the mall and go out the west side. So we're back in the mall. We're going to exit the west side, which will give us access to go to the subway. And that will get us on the other side of the wall. As you can see here, we have just exited the black market once again. And then we can just go to the subway, which is right against this area this way. It's kind of hard to see, but like whenever you turn your this is the subway. This, if you can see my mouse cursor. So we're just going to enter the subway now and then go out on the other side of the wall. Now, you should already have the subway explored, so I don't need to show you where to go. I've shown this in the previous video if you missed out, so go check out part 1. Alright, you might be too lazy to go to part 1, so here is the map of the direction that I'm going. There it is. You should have this explored already if you're playing along. Obviously, if you're just watching, it's fine. Or using this as a guide, that's fine too. You'll not notice this side of the wall is all bright and peachy. So now, all we have to do is go to the Lost Forest on the left there. Of course, you can visit the Sun Mall if you want to stock up on supplies. There's not really much else to do. You can go to the ruins if you want to do some mob grinding, but that's pretty much it. Once you're on the other side, you go to the Lost Forest, which is located right here on the map. You can see it. It is just north and west of the subway. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, this is another labyrinth. Alright, now there is a lot of dialogue choices to make in here at one point that will factor in if you get the true or the best ending or not. So, we gotta be careful. You should probably save before coming in here, but here we are, we're at the Lost Forest. No actual storyline, you can talk to your party members if you want, but we're going to go ahead and enter the dungeon. I guess this is just like a waiting room or a lobby before the dungeon, huh? And here we are. It is Lost Forest. You'll notice that the exit is kind of, I don't know, it looks red when it's on the background of the pink trees. Interesting stuff. Alright, so let's show you how to get through it. Very first thing, you're going to start traveling east. At the first fork in the road, you're going to go south, continue east, and then you're going to come up here and go north. Follow the path east, follow it north, east, and then you're going to go south for a while. Alright. There we go. Now, there is, I believe, something on the ground right here. I guess not. Maybe I misremembered. Anyway, we're going to go this way. You got to be careful. Don't go too far forward. If you go too far forward, it will push you around. You got to go around this way. Come down. Again, you're mostly hugging the right side of the map here. And again, make sure that on this junction, you don't accidentally go the wrong way. We're going to go west now. Then south. Then west again. And then this is a point where you can get pushed around. So there we go. We just got pushed. But that's okay. Just go back again. And now we're on the right path. Again, that was automatic. That did that automatically. It's kind of showing you how the puzzle works. Then we're going to go around this way. And then up. Follow the path. Yes, it's it doesn't look like it's a very big dungeon, but it can be pretty damn confusing. Alright, and then we're going to go left and then south. Now, I believe on the PSP version, there's a save point right here. If I remember correctly, there's a save point. But not on the PlayStation 1 version. Okay, so we're going to walk through the middle of this area by going right through here and then down. Which I could have messed this part up. Continue down. Yes, okay, we're good. And there we are. We are now at the Gingerbread house, and this is where you have to make your choices. Yay. Now remember, I'm showing you the way to get through the dungeons without random encounters, okay? There are random encounters, and on this specific one, you can't use your Chill All spell or Mabufu to kill them. You'll have to use something else. So, we're just gonna shoot them, because if we can't use magic, I think bullets work just fine. So do overpowered axes we got from casinos. But yeah, this is why you want to have as many shots as possible, so that you can charm targets, and sounds getting a little glitchy there, but you get the point, right? Easy fight. Right, it's time to enter the Gingerbread house. Okay, so We have to be paying attention because there are certain options that we have to pick to get the good ending, alright? Who is it? Girl in white says. You, aren't you the same ghost that appeared in the museum, or are you a friend of that ghost? And she just gives us the ellipses and starts crying. Boo-hoo. Don't cry, you're May, right? Well, it's, there we go. Yes. Come on, it's so slow to skip for some reason. It's really slow. She has the Half Moon Compact. It looks just like mine. So that's the key. But who are these girls? First Maggie, now May. May, do you know Maggie, don't you? Is she your friend? No, she is not my friend. She's May, an evil May. Boo-hoo. What do you mean? Of course the one wearing black is evil, right, guys? The one wearing the white with the teddy bear can't possibly be bad. I was very lonely one day. Guido showed up, and then evil May came out of me and went with Guido. She knows that Guido isn't her father, but... So a different person that came out from another? What's that compact? This is my treasure. It grants me any wish you want. I made this town with this. And I'll explain the gingerbread house. Really? Is that impossible? Look at that, they're dirtying up the floor. That's gross. No way, this little kid is the world's creator? Can you use that compact to capture Maggie and Guido, or send everybody back to their original world? I can't. Maggie took the other half of the compact. I know she's using the other half to do bad things. Please, I could get killed. That's why I'm hiding here. But we can't see Guido without it. Can't we just borrow it for a while? I can't. This is what Guido wants you to do. May, you shouldn't run. Why not? Okay, so this is where you have to make the right choices. The first one is stop hiding. So we're gonna say stop with the exclamation point, okay? The next one is... Okay, let me read the dialogue. Nothing will change if you keep running. You must stay and fight. Why? So, why do you fight? For myself. You have to pick for myself, not for everybody, which would kind of make sense, but you fight for yourself, okay? You have to pick this or you get good ending. Simple as. Darn it, I have no time to sit here and chat. I have to go back to my world. I have to help someone. Please let us use it. Maybe that person is already dead? Shut up, she's still alive. I know she is, but anyway. Why do you live? Isn't living painful? Why? Remember, don't skip too fast or you might pick the wrong choice. And then everyone's just kind of like, why? Why? Why do you live? And the reason is for you. What you have to pick is for finding the answer. Otherwise, on the Japanese version, to find my reason. So that'd be option 2. There you go. And that unlocks the good ending. So there you go. Well, you know, it's like Naoya said, if you're alive, good things happen to you. Okay. I'll only let you guys use my compact. You got half the compact. And if we made all the other right choices throughout the game will not end shortly. Thank you. Can you ask the mirror to take us to Guido? I can't. Only I can use it, and the castle is Maggie's home, so my wish won't work. Yeah, you gotta manually walk back. It's gonna be fun. Except you won't get to see that. Damn, I thought we were finally getting somewhere. Oh well, let's go back to the castle. Yep, there we go. So, we have to run all the way back through the forest, through the open world, through the subway, through the open world, and to Castle Mana. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that now. Yeehaw. Alright, so fast way out of the forest. Okay, once you leave the gingerbread house, that's that right there. You just go back up, you just backtrack like you normally do. And instead of following this winding path all the way around, all you gotta do is just go up, and it's going to force you to run forward. Right, I'm not holding any buttons. It's gonna force you all the way back to the entrance, and there you go. Now, if you try to go this way, it will force you to turn back around. That's how the trap works. You can see it here on the map with the little exclamation point there and there. Those are forced movements, so that's why it's kind of a one-way way to go. But there you go, we're already at the entrance. By the way, the shop in the black market just updated for some reason, even though you didn't do much. You can buy Yasuka items. These are for men only, so go ahead and buy 3 of the Yasuka masks, suits, hands, and feet. And these are really huge upgrades, because our men right now are wearing like silver here, heal is 12 defense, 11 dodge. This is 30 defense, 12 dodge. It's such a huge boost to defense. You should buy this. It cost me about $4,000 in-game money, of course, to update the male armor. Also, the Yin and Yang has new guns. They are much more powerful than what you have, however, they don't shoot as often. So, what I recommend is just get the Avenger for a main character because it shoots 7 times and deals more damage than what he's currently using, and then buy a Panther for Mark because it's a much more damage, though it still has the same all. Now, the other weapons like the Terror Shot are a huge burst of damage for Mary, but it only shoots 1 time, and the purpose of using our guns is to give status element, so you want to hit as often as possible, not as hard as possible. Alright, we are now back at Castle Mana after a long journey through the subway. Here we go, back inside. Now that we have the thingy from the little girl, whatever it's called, we can open the door and get inside this next dungeon. Yeah, put half the compact in the stand. Hold on. Why? Why hold on? Oh, never mind, go on. Yo, what's up? You're acting damn weird these days. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Whatever, you ready? Door is shut tight. Well, yeah, you gotta go over here and put this in. Put half the compact there? Yes. Wowee. And then, of course, it goes underground, it takes it. Well, what's going on? Guido, he must be laughing at us now. What are you talking about? Guido wanted that compact, but he couldn't touch May, so instead he made idiots bring it to him, and we're the idiots. What, you moron, if you knew something you should have told us. But if we didn't fall for his trap, we wouldn't be able to confront him. But why? All he had to do was take the compact away, why didn't he? I guess it's his way of challenging us. He's underestimating us. That punk Guido, I'll mess him up. Let's go, Naoya. Let's go, yeah, mess him up. Anyway, so into the Castle Mana dungeon. Oh boy, fancy floors. Alright, navigating this dungeon is not as hard as some of the other ones in the game, so let me show you where to go. We are going to run forward, through the doorway, take a left, and we are going to go left here. And then you're going to go down. Don't go to those stairs. That's a trap. You don't. Well, it's not really a trap. It's just not the proper way to go, guys. Okay. So continue along this way. And yes, there are fancy doors. Go ride the back wall. You would think for a castle that it would have more rooms, but I guess not. Well, I guess it is a magically created castle, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. Then you go up the stairs. That's right. We're going up this time, not down. Alright, so now we are on, this is the 2nd floor, and we're going to go this way, all the way west, north. About here, you're going to cut and go directly east. And then we are at the next set of stairs. Here we go. This puts us on the 3rd floor, we're technically in the middle of the map right now, but we're going to go west and south. All the way down and around. It's a very simple maze, this one is. It's not as complex, there's not a lot of crazy stuff going on. And we're going to go east, around the corner, up and around. Going to go north at this point, and then again more east, more north, then west, all the way around. It's a very similar maze to the school almost, actually. It could be copy-pasted, who knows. Devs might try to save time here. Then you're just going to continue to go east and a little bit south here and there. Continue east, then south, then west at this point. Brings us to the next stair point, okay? Now this is the 4th floor. Things get a little weird here. So we are on the 4th floor now. Alright, and we're going to take a right and go all the way around. Down this way. Now at this point, we have to enter the dark room. So we're going to go ahead and enter this doorway here. We're going to take a step in here, and then we're going to go left as soon as it lets us. So forward and then left. I'm going to keep going left, and then forward, and then left again, as much as we can. Forward, and now that we're down here, we're going to start going north or to our right. Forward and to the right as much as we can. Forward and to the right as much as we can. I really should be using like northwest, but just here, I'll show you whenever we get out. So this is what it looks like. That is the path through the darkness. Alright? You can just feel your way through it. That's kind of how it's designed. It's not too crazy. Alright, then we go up through this way, taking us to the next floor, which is floor number 5F. Alright, once we are at 5F, the path is pretty simple. There is there's an item room up ahead. If you want, you can grab the items. I don't need them, don't really care. So, you have another dark room to conquer. This one's not as crazy. As soon as you enter the dark room, you're going to go east as much as you can, and then south once, and then more east, and then south as much as you can, and then west, then north. You're just gonna kind of worm your way through, then west, and south, and then west, and then south. There you go. So again, that looks like this. Yes, I do. I still remember this. So there you go. That is the solution to that. And then this is the boss room. So there you go. We made it. Made it to the boss room. Oh yeah. Here we are, boss room. It is really dumb, by the way, to fight bosses on full moons because that makes their AI super aggro, like just really high. But it's whatever. So we're just gonna either one or two shot the boss anyway, like we do with all the bosses. Maybe somebody's on the floor. It's Chris. Well, I mean, we did say he was gonna be dead, right? Wake up. The damn. Young minds are sometimes poisonous. They never stop and consider the consequences of their action. You dirty slime ball. It's been a long time, Guido. You made us mad. We're gonna have to get medieval on your booty. Oh, this is as far as it goes. Maggie, that's not your father, you know, right? No, he's my dad. It looks like you kids have no idea what you're up against. Where's the compact? Give it back. I have it. Pulls out 2 pixels worth of gray stuff. At last, the 2 pieces of the compact become one in my hands. I must thank you, boy. What are you going to do with it? Show them, Maggie. Summons big boss monster disappears. Okay. Abracadabra. Yep. Been through this many times. Oh, it's so bright. Summons big spooky mirror. What's this? A mirror? Behold the object of my desires and its awesome power. Oh boy, more mirrors. Yeehaw, is this a cutscene? I might have to end the recording. It might be a cutscene, yep. So it was a cutscene of an area of the city being replaced by just a big, weird building. There you go. And everyone looked into it, and there you go. What's that? That can't be our town. Yes, it is your town. And it will be my new castle, Devayuga. Nice name, isn't it? It has a nice ring to it. Oh my god. You mother. That's horrible. Aha, now I have what I've longed for, the Chaos Mirror. Isn't it beautiful? The mirror is omnipotent. I didn't need the Deva system. I have in my hand the power to traverse between dimensions. I get it, the compact and machine were just pawns in your scheme, and then I become a god. And does a god do better than cast judgment on his followers? Are you planning on annihilating the human race? We'll kill you first. We won't let you. Just shut up. This is so anime, by the way. And then he just casts, what, lightning all? Or no, he just casts lightning on 2 targets? Mark, Nate. I'm going back to the original world now. If you wish to stop me, then try to follow. But after you defeat him, summons a creature. Summons. I remember this boss. This boss is pretty crazy. Damn. You punk. Your wishes can't be granted that easily, but when you finally overcome the obstacles and hold it in your hands, what joy it will be to bring this Revelations. Roll credits, guys. Revelations Persona. Roll credits. Go to boss fight on full moon. Yeah. So they disappear, mirror disappears. Wait. Well, it's showtime. I'll make you dance. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? That's a line from Batman, said by the Joker, by the way. I don't know if that's in the Japanese version. I don't even know why it says that. It's just, the people that translated this are Batman fans. That's all there is to it. Alright, here we go. So we have 2 wounded people, which is fine. Let's kill it quickly. Shut up, I'll kill you quick. Alright, there we go. Nate and Mark both critical. And we're just going to, of course, cast Chill All on it. And just hit it with everything that we've got, you know. That's just what we do here. You can see that our characters are very powerful. And yes, I could heal the 2 wounded players, or they're not players, let's be real. Or I can just cast this at the boss and see if it kills them in 1 hit. Probably won't. I think this thing has like 4,000 HP. It's supposed to be a tough fight. Supposed to be. Let's see, 700. Oh boy. So it actually survived. Alright, we're gonna hit it with just our big spam attacks. There we go. Casting, what is this, Light All? Yep, these animations are kind of slow. Oh no, it's immune. Alright, that's fine. These other 2 will buff. Magic and defense up. Mark's got the curse. If light doesn't work, then curse probably doesn't work either. So. Yeah, man. Now, do you really want to see the full boss fight? It's just going to be casting Mabufu over and over and over again, and then I guess make everyone else just defend, because why not? Let's see, if this hurts them and the light one doesn't, that'll be interesting, but I doubt it. So this is just a basic AoE clear for trash mobs. Yeah, okay, so that does no damage either. And dodge, because maximum armor, am I right? Okay, so we'll just, again, Chill All, and then everyone else can just use guns. Just blast them down. Actually, Mark will use his weapon instead, because he's way better. That axe does so much more damage. Alright, how many can it tank? Let's see here. This is round 2 of the Chill All. 1,002. Man, that matchup really made a difference, huh? 90. Oh yeah, he's very physically resilient. Those bullets are not doing much to him at all. You can see the power. Is it even worth it for the animations to play out for this? We obviously can't charm him. He's a boss. I love the reload little noise. That's probably going to do very little to nothing to anybody. Yeah, okay. So this should just straight up kill him. Everyone else can just defend. It's they don't do enough damage. Just let the main character do all the work. Just let that main anime protagonist do everything. That's usually how these things go, right? There we go. It took 3 hits to kill him, so not too bad. Are you really human? Oh, look at that experience. Oh boy. Mary and Mark did not contribute to the fight, unfortunately. Let's see, disperse 3 points. We have 73 in tech now. That's getting close. We almost have 3 stats completely maxed, and we're not even level 50 yet. Oh boy. And well, you know, one of those is from Pixie, of course. So, yeah. Next up, I think, is Devayuga, which is a really painful dungeon. No, there's one more after it. Hey, Chris, are you still alive? Where is he? You idiot, that's why I told you not to do it alone. He's gone, he went back to our world. What are we doing here? Let's go after him. But how do we get back? There's no way. Sorry, bro, party's full. There must be a way. He's the kind who'd enjoy watching us struggle. Chris is right, there must be a way. We actually agree on something. The ellipses, I guess. Maybe that place, the place that had rumors of people disappearing. The haunted house. I used to play there when I was a kid, and I got spanked for it too. It might be possible that there in our world where spec quarters used to be. Music change. That's impossible, and there's no proof. Anyway, with that kind of power, how are we going to fight him? Don't give up. This is everyone's world. This is everyone's future. You don't care if someone else ruins it? Don't mind throwing everything away without a fight. I can't bear it. I like this town. I like you guys. I like myself. I just can't sit here and watch him destroy everything I care about. That's not like me. Okay, this is just a useless dribble. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Another music change. Yeehaw. Skip a dialogue. Let's go. Let's go protect the things we love, dude. Let's go to the haunted house. Alright, it's settled. Let's go to the haunted house. I have to manually leave the dungeon, as is the case. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm skipping that part. I'm just gonna backtrack the way I went, so there we go. The next destination is the haunted house on the same map. Here we are at the haunted house. Let's go ahead and enter it. And this dungeon's pretty small. It's pretty easy to navigate. It's like, what, 2 or 3 floors, and the third floor is literally nothing. Alright, here we go. I'm going to show you how to navigate through it as quickly as possible. Alright, so we have entered on the first floor house. There we go. So, once we enter, we're going to take the right side, and we're going to go this way. And we're going to follow the only path we can. And we're going to hug the rightmost wall. So, we're going to skip that fork, and then we're going to take this one. You know you're on the edge because of the windows. Pretty cool touch. Again, this is just a little baby dungeon. This is not a major dungeon at all. We're going to follow the outermost right wall all the way up and around. Alright, and then we're going to go this way, and then down through the middle. Now we're going to enter some darkness, but it's really simple. Just try to move left every chance you get, and you'll get there. Just keep going down and then to the left, and then go up and then to the left. See? Simple. It looks just like that. It's a baby dungeon. There's nothing to be afraid of or anything here. There are 2 items in this room here. You can come and pick those up if you want. I don't know what's in them. I don't remember. I'm not picking them up because I don't really need them. Now that we're on the second floor, we're going to go take the top route here and walk all the way around, and then we're going to just cut through the middle, kind of zigzagging. We're going to do the same thing, go right and down every chance you get until you hit the walls. There we go. And out we are. And then we're just going to go all the way down to the bottom and then hug the right. Cut up here through the middle because that's the only way to go. And then up this way. And up some more around whatever this little U-shaped thing is. At this point, we're going to take, I believe, the left side. Yes, we're going to take the left side and we're going to go this way. Then back down, and we're going to go back into the darkness, and we're just going to go left 1, down, and then to the right. And down again, and then to the right. That puts us on the 3rd floor. And on the 3rd floor, this one's a little bit more simple. Just keep going to the left, and then go down. And then if that doesn't work, so I'm going to have to go to the right now. So I'm going to go right 1 and then down, right 1 and then down. There we go. So that's the right path. Continue left as much as you can, then up as much as you can, then right, and then up, and then there we go. We are now at the boss room door. Well, I'm sorry, it's not a boss room door, it's a storyline, okay? I'll show you. In we go. Do you hear it? Female voice, oh, you can't go, I have told you. Did you hear somebody calling Mary's name? It sounded just like Mary's mom, Nancy. I told you that I didn't have any mother. Female voice, Mary, is that you, Mary? Come over here, Mary. I don't think it's locked. What are we gonna do? It could be a trap, but yeah, let's just go in because that's the only way forward. Duh. Kinda have to. Now we need to choose option 2 on the prompt. Otherwise, and yeah, you could fight this, but if you do fight this, then it is bad ending time, or you don't unlock your ultimate persona. I forget which one it is. This was a trap. Let's do this. Mary, finally, I found you. You're still alive. This voice, it's Nancy's voice. I've been looking for you this whole time. Come over to your mother. Very tall. Mary, we can't do anything. She's controlled by the demon. The voice is surely Nancy's, but it can't be trusted. Let's fight. But it sounds like Mary's mom, doesn't it? I don't know why she looks like that, but is really her mom? Don't fight it. These silly choices. What do you want to do? Fight it or don't fight it? Alright, so we're going to click don't fight, of course. And there we go. So that transforms her back into, you know, the normal person. There you go. And then you get the good ending. You get the, you know, you get your ultimate personas, whatever, blah 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 blah. Right? But what if we fought it? Okay. What if we actually fight it? Why do you stand in my way? Give me back my daughter. And then yeah. So Mary leaves the party there, cause she ain't fighting. And yeah, can we one-shot it? Can we kill it? I don't know. I'm obviously not going to continue playing the game. I just wanted to show you the fight. For those that are curious, because I like to show both paths, give Mary back to me. I think that's Mary's mom. Get ready. Let's see, can we one-shot it? That's all I want to know. And if we can't, it's whatever. Let's see. I just want to... How many bosses in this game are one-shottable? Alright, and... Nope, not one-shottable. Okay. Let's see. Oh, 22 damage. Oh no. Such a hard boss, guys. Anyway, so we're obviously, you know, we're gonna have to... I had to, you know, play through this again and get back to this part. But there we go, so I can show you what happens, you know, because we do need to progress the story a bit. So that we can go to the next area. Next area is huge. It is, I believe, Devayuga. So we're gonna go through this portal, and oh gosh, it's not fun. It is a nightmare of a labyrinth. Where am I? Is this the haunted house? I was just dreaming about it. Nancy doesn't exist in this world, right? She's probably Mary's mom, but why is she here? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I heard a dream of Mary was little. She got lost in the haunted house, and I went to look for her. I was running around alone in this big house when I heard Mary calling me, and then I woke up. Nancy, the truth is I'm not your child. What? Okay, I'll explain everything. Fade to black, and then fade it back in, and then that shows a time lapse. That's how games did it back in the days, boyos. How it worked. Is that so? You're the Mary of this world, but why is it that I don't exist in this world? Oh no, the machine is fizzling out. Oh no, the portal is fading away. We've got to get Guido, we don't have much time. Alright, oh, wait a minute. So, just pointing out, Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo had better portal, you know, graphics than this game. This portal is very unstable. Somebody should stay behind and control the machine. Somebody has to stay behind? No, we can't do that. I'll do it. I'll keep the portal stable. Don't worry about me. Just come and get me when everything is settled and I'll be happy. Sounds like a big hassle to jump through dimensions. Nancy, yes, we don't have much time. I don't have a mother, but if I did, I wish she'd be just like you. You're so kind and brave. After we get Guido, we'll find your real daughter. Yeehaw, partner. She didn't actually say that. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, alternate dimension daughter. And here we go. Enter the portal. Why does it fade to black to reposition the NPCs? Be careful, and whatever you do, just don't overwork yourselves. Are you ready? Here we go. Yep, just flash once and then make the sprites disappear. That's the way to do it. If this is a cutscene, it is. I'll see you in a sec. Ooh, I feel sick. So I have to skip the cutscenes because I'm afraid of copyright. Barf, in parentheses, that is, because the sprite doesn't show puking, obviously. Man, I blew chunks. You're pretty tough. Wow, that was rough, but seeing that I have my limbs intact, I consider myself lucky. Mary Ellen, can you both stand up? So the cutscene it skipped just shows the camera zooming into a creepy building known as Devayuga. Phew, I'm okay now. Ellie, how are you feeling? Thanks, fine, I'm fine now. I mean, these characters literally have personas protecting them. They shouldn't worry about having their limbs blown off. That scientist is over there. Oh, my head. You're alive. Something's wrong. Oh, you stupid humans will die. Humans don't have a future. Destruction, annihilation, genocide. Judgment on the human race is upon us. Hey, what's up? Why are you talking like Guido? And he just fades in. That man is nothing but a clone of me. Everyone in this world is wishing for the total annihilation of humans. It's got the serious music. Guido! You scum, what do you mean? You use that mirror to brainwash everyone in the world? Damn, have mercy. Every human will act under one command. Don't you think it's wonderful? No ruler or dictator was able to do this, but I have succeeded. I have surpassed all humans. Shut up. If I utter one word like kill each other, everyone will start killing each other. Such a fitting ending for such stupid human. Nothing else will be affected. Only the humans will vanish from the face of this planet. Why? Why do you want to kill everyone? Ahaha, doesn't sound like you. Mary. Why do you know my name? The power of the mirror affects everyone, and you are no exception. Can you come and get me? And then he fades out. This is like straight from Westworld. What? Except this game came out before Westworld. Well, the remake, I guess. Let's go, Naoya. Let's go talk to this scientist guy here. Hello. We must answer the eternal question. Why are we here? Why do we exist? We can't answer these questions, therefore we must all perish. Great logic, lad. Can't touch the buttons. Let's talk to Ellie here. Guido's last words disturb me. My head hurts from it. Main character's name. Don't overextend yourself. Yeehaw! Can I go back this way? Where are you going? We must find Guido fast. Fine, guys. Please. Whatever, let's just go into the dungeon. Now, it should put me near a save point and a velvet room, I believe. Oh, this dungeon sucks. This is a nightmare dungeon. It's gonna take me a while. Yeah, one of these is a save point, and then one of these is a velvet room. So let me figure out which one is which, and then I will get the dungeon mapped out, and then I will present you the video. Oh, this is a healing room. It's always fun to tell the fairy to, I'll need your service. Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm the Fountain of Youth. It's all about money, so gimme. You'll be rejuvenated if you pay the price. What can I do for you? I'm just here for no reason. Boo! You called me for no reason, you suck. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. But there is a velvet room. It's probably deeper inside. I don't know. But, yeah, there's a gorillion floors, traps, and this... Oh, it's gonna take me like 10 hours to figure out. Because I don't have this mapped out from my childhood. Yeah, here's the Augustus tree. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, this is a pretty confusing dungeon. Let's just get it over with, alright? We're going to go to the 3rd floor, the very first thing. So we are on floor 1, we are going to floor 3. Alright, here we go. We're going to take the obvious path to the right and then down. Curving around now, we're going to actually go to the right, not the left. Continue along this path here. Going to go down. Now this is where it gets weird because it changes from the PSP version. We're going to try to go down. We want to make sure that we're as far right as possible, but we need to go down and around. So this is where it gets, again, weird. But it looks like it's pretty copy-pasty from PSP. Obviously, PSP was the second version of the game. So this does appear to be the correct route so far. And we're going to go left. And then down to the stairwell. There should be stairs down here. Yep, there we are. Alright, now this brings us to floor number 2. Okay, so we are on floor number 2 now. And let's see here. We need to make our way upwards. We're going to kind of sneak our way to the right here while continuing to go upwards or north. Again, just snake left and right here as you continue to go upwards. Picking the right side, we're going to now go downwards, or south. And, whoops, sorry. I wasn't paying attention there. Okay, snake our way downwards some more. And that takes us to the next stairwell, which will be floor number 2, I believe? No, we go back down to floor 3. Okay, so we're back down once again to floor number 1, I'm sorry. Going down is less numbers, obviously. So we're now on floor 1. We're going to go up, and then to the left, and let's see, continue up. We need to get to the leftmost part of the map, if I remember correctly. It's a little weird, but we need to go as left as possible here to go upwards. Alright, and then we're going to cut upwards, and then to the right at the first work. Yes, okay, cool. Continue to our right. Sorry, it's really hard to remember the routes, okay? Up and then to the right. And then we're going to cut across this midway section here, and then we're going to go down. And we need to go up to go down, which is, yeah, I know that. Well, that's where the PSP version differs. We need to go down. All right, so we're going down. I'm gonna sneak around this way, go down to the right, down some more. We're gonna go all the way down, and we need to go to the right when it lets us. There we go. And then we need to go up when we can. We should enter another stairwell. And yes, you're going to encounter so many random encounters while you do this. But there we go, we've made it to the next stairway. This is floor 2. Alright, let's see, floor 2, yes. We are back on floor 2 once again. We're going to make our way this way, and then we're going to go north. We need to go north more, I believe. And then we're going to go west. Continue as far west as possible, which I seem to have made a wrong turn. Okay, so maybe I went up a little too far, because there's nowhere to go that way. Well, let's go back down and then go west. We do need to make our way west, though. Again, the PSP version is very different than the PSX version, so we just need to go straight west. There we go. That's the correction, guys. It's been a very long time, and mazes are very difficult for me. We do need to go the downwardmost path. There we go. Continuing west. All the way across, and again, we're still on floor number 2. So I don't forget, and then we go upwards from here. Alright, there's the next stairway. Again, this is such a maddening labyrinth. This puts us on floor 3. This should be floor 3. Okay, we're back on floor 3. Cool. Cool. Alright, now we're gonna go make our way down. Sneaking along the path. We need to cut through the middle here as we go downwards. And then we're going to go mostly east. Almost all the way east. This is just a room with 3 items in it. You can get them if you want. They're okay items. But we're going to go down at the fork from the item room. That way we can continue along here and then go upwards. You can see the next stairwell is close. We're going to continue upwards and around and then downwards. Yep, it's, again, this is a very annoying long dungeon. Alright, so we just went up a floor, so check it out. We're now on floor 4, which the elevator can't access. We're going to go up and around, to the left, back south, continuing west. Up, down, west, what? I can't pick a thing, right? We're going to continue west. And this is where it gets a little weird, because on PSP there's a save point here, so that's throwing me off. Whatever. We're going to continue west, whichever way it allows. Alright, and this is... What is this building? I think it's just items. Yeah, this should just be items, so we're going to ignore it. It's just more items. Turning south now. South, south, south. I don't remember if I go west here and then south. I'm going to try it. Yes, that was correct. We go west and then south. And then there we go, we have hit the next stairwell. Which, yes, this feels correct. Okay, cool. Again, it's been a long time, alright? 5th floor, here we go. Floor 5. That's us. Right here we need to go north. All the way around. Try to take the leftmost side when going up. We're going to go all the way around. All the way to the top. Loop around, continuing to the right, continuing east, all the way. Now, I forget what happens if you go this way, but it's not good, so don't go that way. That's bad. So we're going to continue east. We're going to go up and around, if I remember correctly. That is the correct, yes, that is the correct way to do it this time. I think this drops me down, or that's a switch on the wall. You see it? There is a switch on the wall here. Lever. Pull it? Yes. We have pulled the lever. Now we can go through that middle section. Okay? That I showed off earlier. Now we can go... Was it... No, not yet. This is the middle section. Right here, this is what it looks like. Okay, now we can go safely. Should be safe. I forget if there's a trap in the middle of the room or not. Yes, don't step in the middle. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure there's a trap there. Now, this should drop us down? Oh no, there's another switch, okay. So we're gonna pull this lever now. Okay, cool. We've pulled the second lever. And now... There we go, we're gonna go ahead and fall down now. That puts us on the 4th floor once again. Alright, so this is not exactly where I believe I want it to be. Let's see if I can remember this right. Oh, we can take the stairs. Yeah, we can go ahead and take the stairs. That is going to put us right up here on floor 5. Okay, that's where we want to be. Yes, we are on the right path now. Very cool. Sorry, this is extremely hard to do in one take. We're going to go ahead and enter the building here. Yep, and then scientists and items, don't worry about them. We're going to continue along now. And then we will go to the 6th floor from here. Yeah, this is a very confusing labyrinth. Okay, so now you're on the 6th floor. There's a floor puzzle. You have to make a cross in the room. When you step on a tile, it will light up. So we're going to make a cross. Okay, so we got one... this is such an annoying... But you don't want to highlight these floor tiles, so you have to go back and forward, okay? It sucks. Because, yeah, we don't want those lit up, alright? Okay. Get that up. See, good. Okay, that's good. Now we want to keep that lit up, unlight that one, unlight those. That's gonna do that. Light these up. And did you hear that noise? That means we opened the door. We gotta light those back up. There we go, we did it. So it's a really weird floor puzzle. Yeah. Just make a cross, like, okay, let me try to show you on the map. You see how you just need to make a cross in the middle of the room there, and then that will allow you to open the door. Bingo! And there we go, we did it. And this is the boss room. It is a double boss fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get here now with random encounters on. It's gonna take me forever. Oh, and because this is a very large dungeon, the Velvet Room on the PlayStation version is once you get out of the elevator on the 2nd floor, just go down and then around and up and then back down again, and there is the Velvet Room for you. It is very convenient because this is a hell of a good grind spot in this part of the game. The enemies are strong, you can get some really good personas, so just hang out here, get everyone up to like level 40 if you want. Boss fight time, yeah. Alright, entering the door. Now, I did grind off-screen off-camera, off-screen, off-camera, whatever. Everyone should be above level 41 at this point, so everyone should be 42 or higher. Some are 43, some are 46. Guido, I'm gonna rip your face apart. Die. You guys again, I won't let you interfere with my dad. It's kinda creepy. Stop, Maggie. Step aside. Why would she listen to him? But Daddy. Wait in that room, I'll be right there. Ellipses. Okay, Daddy. Who the hell says Daddy in real life? Stop making us suffer. Make things the way they were. He's just chilling on the floor. With the ellipses. Don't worry, I won't do any more damage. I don't care anymore. Why? He's acting strange. Those strange guys. Act weird. Why do you kids live? Say what? Humans aren't strong enough to live without a purpose. Everyone reaches for something, even if it's the smallest thing. Humans can't live without passion. Therefore, when everything is fulfilled, what should you seek? Realizing my dreams one after the other, making them a reality. I have reached my every goal. What is it left for me to do? An infinite melancholy abyss. Wouldn't it be better not to climb to the top? This way you can keep on dreaming. And you have to choose the second option here. I keep climbing to the top and destroyed this worthless world. I do not care anymore. I can do no more. Sigh, the melancholy abyss embraces me, and this is what being God is all about. Young adults, I brought you all here to answer this one question. Why do you live? Man, you're stupid. You lived this long and you still don't have a clue. It's the excitement of living moment by moment and having as much fun as you can. You're so dark and gloomy. Too bad. You should be more optimistic. To protect the people who are dear to me, I'm with them now. These are my true friends that I can trust for my life with. Luck and chance brought me these people, and I will never let anyone take them from me. Young man, I have not heard your answer. Why must you live? So, for finding the answer, that's what you want to choose. Otherwise, bad ending, or no ultimate personas. So there you go, for finding the answer. You may be right. Why am I here? I'll probably never know, but I believe in myself, and I will live my life without any regrets. The sprite flexing is kind of weird. Guido, just give up. It's so sad to watch you pretend to be stronger than you really are. What? All you've done is use people. You're no god and you know it. You're in pain. You're so disappointed with yourself that you don't know how to live otherwise. Shut up! Destruction of humans beings is just like her. It's due to your fear of your own future. Silence, you fool. You want to change, but you can't. You want to hide. Did you think that putting fear on others would alleviate? I don't think that's spelled correctly. Your own fears? I think you meant to say elevate? Your own complex is hidden behind this mask you wear. You of all people know how messed up and ugly you really are. Oh, stood up. Oh, he's gonna fight? Blasphemy against God. This will not be forgiven. I will send you to hell. Hush, it's about time. Can you defeat me? Can you protect the things that are more important to you? Yes, we won't lose. Then bring it on to God's throne. This is a double-decker boss fight, by the way. 2 forms. I think the second form is immune to cold. I'll kill you slow. Shut up, we'll kill you slow. What if Nate is true? If what Nate said is true, we still have time. We can change the world back. Don't be a fool. Ahaha. No one tells a god what to do. I'm always right. I act on my own will. Shut up. You're a paper god. What? What the hell? What kind of phrase is that? We'll put it into all of this nonsense. Le boss fight time. Chill all. There we go. Basically, we could buff up. I don't know if you keep buffs between the forms. Doesn't really matter too much though. And I want to go to... I should just gun him down. It's whatever. So how many hits until he goes to form 2? I'm gonna say at least 2 of these. His second form I think is tripled his HP. I forget. 931. Oh, that hits so hard. The other characters, they just can't compare. They just can't compete. Let's see here. How hard will this hit? Now, if it hits for at least 300, I think it's worth using over gun. So, oh, immune. Okay. Oh, that was a waste of a cast. Just get shot in the gut multiple times. It's okay. Alright, matchup should push that to 1,200 plus damage. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, so if he's immune to light damage, is he immune to curse damage? Let's see. Yeah, spell animations are kinda slow. Ugh, yeah, he's immune to spirit hits. Fine. Alright, so Mark should reflect this, though I don't think you can bind the boss. So that's why we have Mark in the middle, is because every status element will hit Mark, every enemy that casts it will always target Mark. So there we go, there's the reflect. Main character's bound, which is our DPS, so that's not good. Well, just switch to guns. And yeah, we have a bind cure. I'm pretty sure we have a bind cure in here somewhere. It's really hard to find though. And also Mary's persona does have ill cure. You're sick, bless, restores temp condition, so we can try that. I don't remember if it's a temp condition, but we'll just he's gonna use swords. Mark is. Let's see, does this work? 100. That's not quite the 900 that we want. Let's see if this removes bind. I don't remember if it does. It's been too long. What a nice little animation. We won't see the status element until the combat resolves, so... Cease heal. Does this make it where you can't heal? I don't remember what this stuff does, but that should reflect. That's why we put them in the middle. Give them Remy. Uh, oh, that gun damage is great. Very nice. Alright, so that did fix being bound, so there's another chill all. Everyone else can just gun. Gun and sword. Yep. Alright, that should force him to Form 2. Form 2 is, a little bit stronger. We can use items, though, to deal way more magic damage. 1447. There we go. He's bending the knee now. He's also, chilly. This can't be. Oh my god, I'm invincible. This is usually the part in the story where they let their personas consume them. Something's invading my body. Alright. Masiku's voice, haha, stupid human, I shall give you the power you desire. This some shield hero, cursed shield shit? Stop! And gets shrunk down. It's actually a neat effect. And then they bring in the big boy. What's happening? The Persona bosses are always so wild. What the heck? He was taken over by his own Persona. Now I'm Super Guido. Alright, and that starts combat out. So, I'm pretty sure he reflects ice or he's ice immune. I do have some fire stones in here somewhere, and that's going to deal a ton of damage. Is it Blaze Stone? Medium damage with fire? Wave Stone, Nuke Rock, small damage. Yeah, I know I want to use fire on him. That's all I remember. Flash Stone is small damage with lightning. Let's see. Gale, Glacial Blast. That's big damage with heat. We don't want heat, we want fire. So Blaze Stone. Medium damage with fire. So we're going to cast that on him, and then everyone else can gun. Nate can magic up. Actually, use sword, and then everyone else gun. There we go. Let's see how much damage this does. 2,555, yeah. That's why we got those. Are we even, is the boss even going to get a turn at all? Because we get tons of damage with that. Magic up, that does apply to your items, and Pixie's magic power does apply to your item usage. That's why it's doing so much damage. Imagine fighting this normally. Oh, that hit so hard. Holy crap, and all of my characters are strong against magic attacks, too. So that's interesting, very interesting. Oh, wait, we want to use another Blaze Stone. That should be in the fight. That's why we got a bunch of them. Buy them from the store. You know what, Mary? You're going to heal everybody, even though you probably won't get to cast it. So here, everyone else can just gun. There we go. And is that fight over? 3,000. Just melts. Oh, look at that XP. What a lot of people do in this fight is they just kill off their entire party. So you get all that bonus XP to your main character. So everyone except Mary leveled up, which is interesting. We got 2 levels, and we're already 99 tech, agility, luck, so we have Vitality, strength. Strength just gives your normal swing attack. Vitality just increases defense. So we might as well put it all in defense. Why not? Defense lets you tank more hits and lets you dodge better. Well, your dodge stat lets you dodge better, but yeah. And then when you actually defend, your defense doubles, so there you go. Very cool. Very nice. Now, if you get the bad ending, this is the end of the game, I'm pretty sure, I think. I lost, you're right, Nate. This is the only way I could live. Perhaps I wish for somebody like you to come along and wake me up. Strange, but I feel happy. Where's the real Mary? So you know the secret of the 2 worlds, impressive. What is it, Nate? You and the world you were in just are products of someone's imagination. Ooh, it's kind of like Final Fantasy X. Oh. Which didn't come out when this was out. What is he talking about? What does he mean? I'm afraid you are the ideal Mary of the Mary we know. And the town you live in is the world inside the heart of Mary. Right? That is right. Not only that, but May and Maggie are merely the shadows of Mary's own heart. And she's like, no, I refuse to accept this. It can't be true. Mary, May, Maggie, it's simply a play of assimilating words. And Mary must have been imagining her own utopia in her heart, modeled after the town she knew right before she was hospitalized. How incredible. So the reason why there was no police station and why the hospital turned into a castle was because they weren't needed in Mary's utopia. Only her wants and needs existed in her world. Makes sense. The disappearance of Selena and Bruce came from Mary's dark side. In the end, all she wanted was a real friend. About a month ago, the Davis system experiments were successful. However, Mary and the machine were linked long before that. Somehow her psychic waves and machine waves synchronized spiritually, began to control different dimensions. It was beyond that of anyone's imagination. And you made contact with May, who manages the Utopia. Something like that. All Mary wanted was someone to always be with her, especially when she needed someone. That's a lie, you're making all this up. Then go and meet your true self. She is in this castle. Yeah, you have to go to the first floor, and it's a locked room I didn't show off yet. I'm Mary, this is too much. Runs away. By herself into a very dangerous mid-level 40 dungeon. Even though she's fully capable of one-shotting every encounter and going first, so she could solo, right? Let's go after her! Mary, she needs to realize her own self, otherwise she will fall victim to the same trap I once did. Go after her. My mistake should not be repeated. What, world domination? Skip! Foolish guy. He's dead. Just let him go. We have to find Mary. And it's fine, it's fine, whatever. We talked to him. Guido is finally at peace. What about this thing on the floor? You can't even get near it. And like, you can't even step on the red carpet. Nothing. But this thing right here on the back, huh? Life is like an illusion, like a dream waiting to be awakened, so it is written. There's really nothing here. You can talk to the party members if you want additional story, but otherwise it's back to the dungeon, go to the first floor, go into the one locked room you couldn't go into. I'm gonna just go ahead and skip ahead so I can show you. Just backtrack, just open your map and backtrack. You don't even have to backtrack, you can just fall into the floor traps and you'll get back down to the first floor really fast. It's pretty simple. So, for example, once you get back here to the Devayuga 4th floor, as you backtrack, the only way forward is to fall through the floors. It's very self-explanatory. And right here, this room is, I believe, Mary's room, so let's go. Yep. So we're on the 3rd floor, which is where the elevator takes us, if we want. And, yep, there it is. Okay, cool. So, more story. You can see real Mary on the bed. No, that can't be. Idiots, why did you kill my dad? Do you even know what you just did? This can't be. Is this me? This is me? I'm the one that made everyone suffer? I killed someone. I, the real me, depend upon. Now no one is going to save us. It's all over. 3 Marys, damn if it's impossible. All of them Mary? Alright, and skip. Skipping the dialogue. Mary! And she's gonna run away. No! Don't come near me. Don't look at me. Calm down, Mary. It's just a big mistake, right? No, don't lie. They're all me. I know. I'm responsible for putting you in the city through all this chaos. It's all my fault. Calm down, Mary. You were just being used. It's not your fault, okay? No. Oh boy. Please don't be nice to me. I know why this all happened. I was jealous of everyone, walking around town in nice clothes, talking about guys and laughing out loud. This is before LOL was invented, by the way. I was jealous of all these things. I was subconsciously wishing for the school and this whole city to disappear. Mary. I wanted to do something about it, but all I could do was cry and cry. I was so full of jealousy that I cursed everybody, and in my mind, I created my ideal town and a new me to comfort myself. Do you understand? I was the bad one. I don't deserve to live. Yes, it's all over. Everything should go away. Everyone, go away. And teleports away. Mary, come this way, okay? I can't be among you. Among us? Mary is sus. There just happens to be a mirror in the room. Please return to my soul. Please return me to my soul. And teleports away. Which would be the gingerbread house once again. Mary! ... S. Stupid. Why? Let's return to Mary's soul. Okay, give me relinquish control so I can get out of here. Wait, Mark. You know about the idiotic woman named Pandora? What's up? The woman in the myth that opened up a box that contained evil, and when she opened up this box, the evil in it spread throughout the world. Mary is just like Pandora. She wished for the destruction of the town. Rather than help a self-destructive girl, we should destroy the Deva system first. You selfish, you think you're a friend? What the heck happens if you destroy that machine? What would happen to Mary? As far as I see, her life is sustained by that machine. If we destroy that machine, Mary would probably die too. But as long as that machine exists, nothing will ever be the same. But your personal feelings aside, there are other lives at stake here. I'll kill you. Ooh, punching sound, sprite work. You disgust me. I never thought you'd be this messed up. Maybe you have a point, which is probably the reason behind all our wars. But even if Mary is the one who's caused this suffering, she's the one who tried to save us, the entire city too. I believe in Mary. She needs to be separated from that machine, but to do that, she will need our help. This is kind of reminiscent of the Persona 4 bad ending scene, where they're in the hospital and you can choose to kill or not. Spoilers. Hey, yes, we have to let her know that she isn't alone. Trusting your soul. Alfred told me that. He trusts my soul too. Mark, you're right. We can argue as much as we want to prove our points. The important thing is to listen to your soul. I'll go too. After he gets slugged in the chin. Making me think a long speech. You should have just said that from the beginning. I thought that smart adults are to stay behind. Sorry, I'm only 17. The law doesn't deem me an adult yet. Ahaha, does your mouth ever stop running? Isn't 16 adult age in Japan, though? Isn't it? I mean, yes, I know this game was retranslated. Good things don't last. Let's return to Mary's soul via Deva system. Who talks like that? Hurry up, game. Wait, something's in the mirror. Oh, these cutscenes are so slow. Just want to play. Just want to hurry up. Oh, is it a cutscene? I gotta skip it if it is. Sorry, guys. Oh, it is. Hey, it's gone. What are we gonna do now? So the cutscene I skipped just shows the machine blowing up. We can't go back. ... Something must have happened in Mary's town. Now that Guido's gone, she's the only one capable of doing this. Mark, if you ask Guido's mirror, maybe we can go back. Oh yeah. Come on, game. Oh no, the mirror broke. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? What's going on? Mary must be refusing us. Oh damn, what should we do? Huh? Jeez, this really loud pink pixel on the ground. What? Oh, Mary must have left it. This won't do anything. You got the broken compact. Yeah. What is it, Mark? Mary's compact. There's no mirror. Excuse me, the original Mary has a compact too. Here, come take a look. You got the green compact. Let me see. There's a real Mary's compact and the ideal Mary's compact. The real Mary's compact has a mirror in it. Hey, Nate, let me check it out real quick. Mirror, send us back to the inside of Mary's mind. Come on, skip! They really draw these out. I suppose the real compact wouldn't have any special powers, but maybe if the ideal Mary's compact was perfect, it might have been possible. Alright, so now I have freedom to walk around. You can see the Chaos Mirror is broken. What could be happening in Mary's imaginary town? We also have this yellow thing over here in the corner. You got a piece of the Chaos Mirror. You want to pick it up? Yeah. You got a piece of the mirror. Boy? The question mark noise. Imagine in real life if someone had a curious thought, it made a noise. What's that? Is it a piece of Guido's mirror? The size, the shape, it's a perfect fit for the ideal Mary's compact. Oh, serious? It might be able to take us back then. Give it to me. Heck yeah, it fits perfectly. What the? And teleportation. Yeehaw. Another cutscene, yep. Oh no. Yeah. Uh-oh. back here again. Are you alright? Is everyone okay? Ow, damn, that hurt. Oh, looks like this compact carried us here. The mirror fit perfectly. The broken compact is now the red compact. Who said that? Oh, where are we? Ah, yes, I'm reading this as dry and as stupid as possible. Yes, this is the Forest of Little Mary. Beats having to manually walk back. Why did you guys come back? What happened to Guido? Huh? What about you? What are you doing here, Nancy? I don't know. I thought I heard Mary's voice after I transported you. I just blacked out, and this is where I woke up. What about you guys? Why did you come back? Okay, I'll explain, and fade to black. There you go, it's explained. That's impossible. What about Mary? What's going to happen to my daughter? If she's lucky, she'll live the way she was before, but if she's unlucky... No, can't you do anything? She is so miserable. Nancy, calm down. That's exactly why we came back. Don't worry, Nancy. We'll do something. Thank you, everybody. Sob. Yep. Was that Mary? She must be here in the forest. Let's go. Little Mary may know something. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let me relinquish control. Wait, take me with you. I'm Mary's mother. I can't just leave my little girl to suffer in pain. Okay. But I have to warn you, this forest is dangerous. I can't guarantee your safety. That's okay. I can take care of myself. So she says, let's go. Have the mother-daughter reunion. So she's not a party member. She is just a regular, non-combative character that you won't see in combat. So if you're wondering what to do, you just retrace your steps. Now, I think in this part I showed how to do the maze, but you just go to the right and down and up and around, all the way down and left. You figure out the trap, because the trap will push you down. You step back on it facing north, it'll face you left, and then you can continue along the path. And then you go down here to that room, that's the gingerbread house. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, we do have another option here. We are to say don't hide like that whenever prompted. It's the first option. It's pretty easy to not mess up here. More storyline, yay. If I remember right, I think the forest gets rearranged. Mary, you're Mary, right? Mom. I'm sorry, Mary. Mom. And faded to black. Are you doing okay? Yes. Mary, we'd like to help the other Mary. Can you help us, Mary? Damn, this is strange. No, I can't do anything. Why not? You and the other Mary are the same, aren't you? Maggie is trying to wipe out this entire world. She wants to see another me, the most evil one of all. You mean there's still another Mary? She's the worst. She's called Pandora. Maggie broke open the seal and let Pandora out. Maggie, who got sucked in by Pandora, is now trying to erase this whole world, even if the real me dies. What? Where can we find Pandora? It's at school, at the other end of the door in the library. That's right. To enter that door, you'll need 3 compacts and the power of the ideal me. Ideal Mary and the 3 compacts that Mary talked about. Don't we have them all? You had 2, right? A red one and a green one. We need 1 more. 1 more compact and the ideal Mary. Where can we find them? First, you must rescue the ideal me, since it's all my fault this happened. The ideal me is crying at the deep end of this forest. If Mary is just beyond this door, I want to go too. We made it this far, it's okay to keep going, right? Let's go. Yeehaw, let's go. Okay, so it's not a rearrangement of the forest, it's just you go out the back door of the gingerbread house, putting you in the new zone of the Lost Forest. Yay! Alright, so this maze, it's been a long time since I've done it, but this is the Lost Forest, part 2, after you go through the gingerbread house. We're going to go to the left. I'm going to face this way so it's easier to navigate. We're going to go down, not that first fork, but the second one here, and then go to the east. We're going to go up a bit, and we have to go downwards. If we continue upwards, there is a room with 2 items in it. Don't need them. So we're going to continue downward, though. And there are little interesting floor traps. We're going to go west, down, and west, down. Down being south. Oh, let me skip battles for you. Continuing south. We are going to take a right, and then south again. And it's a little tricky here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there are 4 items in that room beneath us, but I don't need them. So we're going to continue like this, going downwards. It's not a big labyrinth. It's just one little floor. It's just annoying to navigate. And then at the first little area here, we're going to go north, because if we go east, there will be a dead end. All right, going, make sure I'm recording. Yes, going north. Going north, and then we are going to go east at the first area here, and then continue north. We're going to hug the right wall. There's 2 items in that room beneath us. Don't need them, though. We're going to continue all the way up and around. And then at this fork, we're going to take the left, because the other one is a dead end. By the way, this is how my random encounters look, and just in case you're curious, random encounter starts, we cast Chill All, everything dies, main character gains a crap load of experience. So you can see these are pretty scary looking monsters. I think they're around the high 40s, maybe low 50s, but there you go. Pretty easy fight. Alright, continuing along now. We are still going west, curving up and down and around. And then continuing this way. Now on PSP version, there's like a little dark area around here, but if we go up, there's 2 items in that room. Don't need them. And then here we go. This well, another battle right before I got to the room. All right, and here we are. Let's go in. Now we want to make sure that we tell Mary, don't hide like that. That is very important to, you know, picking all the right options. But here she is. On a bed in the forest. I'm Mary, I'm your mother. Let's go home. Your friends are worried about you. They came to look for you too. Like she has a mask on. No, why did you guys come here? You all know what kind of girl I am. Mary, I know you can't just tell you to forget about it, but I know how you feel. Everyone just gets jealous. Everyone wants to be better, to do better themselves. I do too. You're just being used by Guido. He's the one who is evil, not you. No, I found my true self, and I knew what she was thinking. I think I was the one that was using Guido. Yes, that's probably it. And how many times did I try killing all of you? Why are you so nice to me? Please, don't sympathize. I'm so miserable. I should just, commit suicide. No, that's not true. Mary. You think so, don't you? And then you have to choose, don't run away. That's the proper choice. It's the first option. Make sure you pick it. Option 1. Which also translates to don't hide like that. Main character is right. Everyone has their own responsibilities. If you want to die so badly, then why don't you just go ahead and commit to the neck roping? Just sitting there thinking and moping over self-pity is an easy way to escape. If you just talk about things, and then you'll never end up doing anything. Everyone turns to Nate. Weird thing over her face. What the heck? Don't ever say you'll do the thing unless you mean it. We all live because we have people around us who care for us. We each have our own responsibilities. Only those that succumb to their overwhelming demands of their responsibilities speak of death. Surely it's easier to die, but what about those that are left behind? Your choice can leave scars on those close to you for the rest of their lives. We don't come here to sympathize with you, but to empathize with you. If you still want to die, then go ahead. Then you can forget about everything. But we will never forget that you were once our friend. Oh, hurry up. Game, shall we go now? Let's go help Mary on our own. I cannot give up now. Wait, I'm sorry. Take me with you, please. And then, of course, anytime a character rejoins the party, you gotta play their theme song. Aha, of course you can come with us. We're glad to have you back. Welcome back, Mary. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Sob, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes, everyone applaud. Yay. Mom, I'm sorry. I've been terrible. I remember everything now. I always wanted to be. Wanted you by me. I was lonely and in pain. I forget that you were working hard for me and all I did was hate you. I'm so sorry. Forget about it. Everything is going to be okay now. I'm sorry too. I'm sorry, Nate. I'm sorry, Naoya. Thank you so much. Everyone just kind of looks away for some reason. I'm sorry too for being so hard on you. Such an anime thing. Nate, oh man, check him out. He's all red. No one has ever thanked you before, huh? It's because you're so negative all the time. Nate, you should cheer up. It's nervous. Shut up, damn you. Let's go. And reform, load form A, which looks way incomplete. So we'll have to manually do it now. Of course, just swap Nate right there. Swap Mark for her. Get them back in their OG positions. Okay, save it as Form A. Now we're all good, but we're going to have to reform really shortly after. Because the next segment, I believe, is the duo segment. So, there we go. And then you just leave. You just gotta leave. Just get out of the forest. Simple as. Back at the Gingerbread house, I'm sorry. Forget it. I should be apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm the ideal Mary. I shouldn't be crying or getting discouraged. Okay, tell me where the last compact is at. Okay, the real me has the third compact. Real Mary, the real one has the third compact, and then main character has it, don't you? That is the one from the actual world. Right now, my conscience is in the cavern behind the shrine. My conscience has the last compact. The cavern behind the shrine? It's at the back of the shrine. I'm coming too. Mom, please wait here. Why? Why can't I go, Mary? Beyond this point, I'd like to take care of myself. I have friends to help me. I'll be fine, Mom. Mary, okay, but be sure to come back. Take care of my mom, alright? I have to take care of this. Okay, be careful, me. When you have collected all 3 compacts, I'll cite the special words in front of Pandora's door. The door should open. Okay, let's go to the shrine. Yep, let's get the hell out of here. Yeehaw. Next part. By the way, all you have to do to leave the Black Forest, or the Lost Forest, whatever it's called. What is this called again? Lost Forest, you just go up. And then you go here. It'll force you right back to the front door. Pretty simple. Alright, before we do that though, the Sun Mall has updated, so we are going to go south to the Sun Mall, and we're going to go update our gear because they got some new gear. It's pretty cool stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, besides the Sun Mall's armor store, you should also go to the Yin and Yang, which is on the world map, and this is what everyone's equipment will look like currently, okay? So you can see we didn't get any sword upgrades we didn't get any weapon upgrades from monster drops, but we do have Bastard Gun, the Yaksha set that we got earlier, the 133 mouse, Pendragon for Mark. Now females will be using the Star equipment, and then of course 133 mouse for Ellie, and the long beard for Mary. Now at this point, you're trading multiple hits for an insane boost in gun damage, so it's absolutely worth it. By the way, also buy a lot of M guards. You're gonna need these for the final boss. Also, if you want to do some grinding, you can come down here to the ruins, which is all the way at the top of the map. Also, by the way, if you try to take the subway to go to the other side of town for the black market, it is gone. It's completely destroyed. There's a man at the subway that tells you that it's too dangerous. There's nothing there anymore. Alright, at the bottom floor of the ruins, so the enemies here are pretty damn strong, okay? So we're gonna try our normal rotation and see if we get our asses kicked or not. Basically, we're just going to spam AoE attacks from 3 different elements. Our 2 gun characters will use guns. And let's see how resilient these monsters are. I think they're in the high 70s. I don't exactly remember. I can check after the fight. But yeah, let's see. How much does this hurt? Okay, well that's a reflect. Not dead though, but it did kill the 2 giant dragons. So this lady here is... she might reflect all magic, or maybe just elemental magic. We're about to find out. This is this is considered a spirit attack, so generally these can't be reflected unless they are, yeah, okay, so they're weak to spirit. Let's see, gunshots not doing too well. Remember, we just updated our guns, so they're doing as much damage as technically possible at this point in the game. This thing is quite tanky though. It survived Light All. What about Curse All? Okay, it's reflecting Curse All. Not too bad. Just a tickle. And now it's casting instant death on, well, that's might be reflected? I don't remember. Nope, just no effect. Okay. So at this point, we can probably just kill her with swords. Let's try. There we go, got her. Okay, the fight wasn't too bad, but nice experience. Alright, yeah, so this one is level 75. And this is the strongest enemy in the entire game. This is Alice, aka Alice Wonderland, level 99. Yeah, very fearsome opponent. When you try to contact her, she just goes hee hee hee. Alice has a cynical look. She doesn't seem willing to negotiate. So you cannot talk to this character at all. There's just no interacting with her whatsoever. Alright, main character is level 60. The rest of them are in the high 40s. Let's see if they can fight her with just regular sword swings. No change. This means you can't change personas. But it's only on one character, so... And also she gets first turn because, well, being level 99. Alright, 34 damage and 12 damage. Oh boy. 17. 7. Oh, we blinded her. Okay, there we go. 32 on Mark. This is a very tanky opponent. And, actually, let's try guns now. Let's see, she is defending. So, this is gonna deal even less damage. 9 damage. 4. 3. Oh, no. I think this character has, like, a ton of HP. I forget. Okay, so let's try guns. We're just gonna shoot at her. I mean, she is just a little girl. Should be pretty simple to just gun her down. Alright, gun's doing a little bit more. Again, no change. Really doesn't want us switching personas here. Alright, bring on the guns. Very tanky. Alright, we got her charmed, so she won't fight for the next turn. Well, that might have uncharmed her. Oh, nope, okay, we're good. So what about personas? What if we use our biggest, heaviest hits? Alright, let's see. He'll just continue using gun. Let's see, does she reflect magic or anything? I have no idea what her powers are. So let's just hit her with everything. See how we do. Watch it do reflect and just insta-kill the main character. It'd be pretty funny. Just saying. Alright, did a little bit more damage there. Still very weak compared to what we normally do. She chose to do no action because, well, she's charmed, so she can't target herself with an attack, unlike other RPGs. So, there you go. Alright, that had no effects. Spirit is a no-go. Recharmed, that's why the icon popped up when shot. Why we use the Cupid bullets. Very effective. Okay, so light magic did not work, which is a spirit attack. What about dark? Or curse, which is technically a spirit attack as well. See if that does anything. Nope. Okay, she is immune to spirit. Well, I'm gonna chip away at her for a while. And look at that experience. Oh boy, this is what happens when you kill a level 99. And we got the Pagan King item because we are using Pixie, giving us 99 luck. So use this during fusion to make something. I don't remember what it is, but it's one of the rarest drops in the game. So there we go, we got it. Alright, we are now at the shrine. This is where it's at on the map. We have done some grinding on the ruins. So main character is level 64. We have Mary at, I think, 59. The rest are in the mid-40s, like 45 to 47. Alright, and then we go in here. Butterfly will give us another Philemon cutscene once again, which I cannot show you because of copyright, and then we will go to the building right behind the shrine and begin the next dungeon. The next dungeon's pretty short, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the cutscene here for you. Young man, only 2 may go through the cavern. Are you ready? Are all weapons and items equipped and ready? Are you going to enter? Yes. Well then, I'll open up the path to the Sea of Consciousness. A path is now open at the back. Go now. Don't let Mary die, alright? We'll be waiting here for you. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Okay, we're off. Let's go. So now we get to reform the party. We're going to put Mary right there. Put main character front and center. We'll get her a little bit closer on the side. There we go. Don't need to save the form. And then everything is equipped, so all set. So Just a little side note, if you talk to Mark here, this is a pretty funny convo. Hey, Naoya, just because you'll be alone with Mary, don't be losing your self-control now. I'll ask Mary later. And then Mary's like, what are you guys talking about? He gets nervous. Nothing. Naoya and I are just having a guy talk. Yeah, right. Oh well. Naoya, hurry up. Mary looks very happy, huh? So yeah, fun stuff. You can talk to the butterfly again if you want to reform your full party to go do other things. But otherwise, it's just you and Mary, so you can go into the ruins if you want as a duo, and then mass farm up, which is a really good way to do experience. But once you go in here, by the way, the enemies in here, some of them you don't see in the ruins, at least not on the PS1 version, so fun times going into the shrine now. So this dungeon is not that crazy or complex, it's pretty simple. I'm going to show you how to do it. As soon as you enter, we're just going to go ahead and go forward here. Gonna go down here to the next floor. Now, your goal is to get to the 8th floor. We're on the 2nd floor now. And to get to the next step, we are going to go to the right. If you go left, I believe there is a healing section. Alright, I'm going to skip the battles. Though, I actually want to talk about the fights in the cavern real quick, okay? All of the mask-type monsters are only susceptible to magic. You cannot shoot them or use your sword weapon. You have to cast spells on them. So this is the only way to kill them, but luckily our characters are all set up to very easily kill just about everything. There are a few tough fights, though. Alright, we're going to continue along. Okay, not into the wall, obviously. We're going to just follow along. There we go. Now we are on, what is this? This is the 3rd floor. And there are items, but the items I don't find are very good. Now here's the tricky part, okay? You can just continue along down the stairs. Now we're on the 4th floor, okay? And this will be 5th floor. Okay, so now we're on floor 5. But we don't really care about floor 5. We care about floor 8. So, just making sure, yeah, there's just more items on this floor. I have my notes. Because I do want to make this a little bit quicker. So, continuing to floor 6. Now we're on floor 7. Okay, this is, if I'm correct, this is floor 7. Let's see, floor 7, what does floor 7 have? Not much. We need to go... Let's go floor 8. Yep, here we go. We're on floor 8. Alright, and... let me show you the way. Again, the other sections are just items. Now, there is one very important thing you don't want to miss in this dungeon, and I'm going to get that first before we actually go to the boss fight. Just making sure that I am going the right way. This is the correct way. Okay. Oh, let me skip the fight. Sorry. Now, on this floor, which is floor 8, just making sure this is floor 8, you will encounter your true self. It's optional. You can actually miss this. So you absolutely must go where I'm going so that you can get it, because it will give you access to the ultimate personas. Alright, let's show off the stats here. We almost got Vitality maxed out. We're level 65 on the main character. Continuing along now. Let me get my bearings straight. We need to go down at the fork here. Good, good. And then we're going to curve up and around and towards the right side. And that will get us to a little bit closer to the room we need to be at. Yep. Sorry that I'm not doing this all in one take. It's kind of annoying to edit out the battles. But we go up and around now. Okay, going this way, going down. And at this point, we're about to hit a fork in the road. Well, I'll show you in a sec. At the fork, we are going to go down instead of left, but we will need to go left. Actually, no, at this fork, you just go down every time, my bad. Okay, so we're going to continue left now. Now, it's this fork coming up where you need to go to the... Well, dang it. Alright, so we're going to go to the right at this fork and curve up and around, and then we're going to enter this room, and that's going to give us the ultimate persona materials to fuse at the Velvet Room. So this is pretty cool, too, because it's technically the first time that the main character honestly talks in the game. It's a little candy cabinet there, a little arcade. Who's there, Naoya? Somebody's there. No way. No, Naoya? kind of creepy too. It's just like in a little cave. Naoya, there are two of you. What are you doing here? Playing a video game? Why, yes. Stop bothering me. I'm free to do whatever I want. Are you really Naoya? Yes, it is I. I am Naoya. I am a student at St. Hermelin. If you don't believe me, I can tell you my height, size, and type of food I like. What? I am you. I know everything about you. What you've done, what kind of person you are, I know it all. So it's going to recap everything in the game now that we've done to see if we made the right choices or not. And yeah, basically it's going to show that we're a pretty cool guy, we're a pretty cool dude. We're an absolute Chad. She's still alive. Here, give me a hand. She's not going to live. Come on, or you'll be dead too. Hey, the monsters are just around the corner. You helped this poor nurse without giving it a second thought. You risked your life. And it's a shame that people in the real world don't help each other these days. They just pull off their phones and start filming. Oh, this nurse is trapped under a vending machine, pulls out a phone. I've had enough. No more deaths. Nobody wants to die, right? We can capture Guido later. Let's help the doctor. You chose to save Dr. Nicholas rather than kill Guido. And each of these unlocks an ultimate persona item. Naoya, I'll give you one chance to live. Which do you think is better, my beautiful painting or Mary's painting? Answer me honestly. You stuck to your own beliefs even though your life was on the line. It is something one can't do with ease. Redditors could learn a lot from this game, I think, you know. Those filthy Redditors. But it sounds like Mary's mom, doesn't it? I don't know why she looks like that, but what if it really is her mom? Naoya, don't fight it. You have the ability to discern the truth from what's false. You judge not only with your eyes, but with your heart as well. Very well done. Yep, it's like all those false flaggers on Reddit. Swabidgy this, swabidgy that. It's like, nah, bro. Young man, I have not heard your answer. Why must you live? This man's soul was sick and lost. But you've given peace to this man's soul because your own soul was with you. Very RPG-like. Very cool. And then the bed scene. So random bed in the forest. You think so, don't you? You think I'm terrible. You chose to do the right thing. It's easy to run away from problems, but sooner or later they'll catch up to you. What do you do then? Lots of loading in this flip show right here. Now you know, I'm your inner self, I am you, and you are me. We are one, but not just me. In your heart lives tens of thousands of you. Some of you are inside waiting for the chance to emerge and become you, but that's not always possible. Your true self matches your body like a glove. It's proof that you're very well established. He stops playing the arcade. Here, take this. You and your friends can use this to its fullest potential. It's the key to unlock the strongest persona sealed in your heart. Go show it to Igor, and he'll know what to do. Remember, this is me. Or, this me is the same as you. If you carve that into your heart, nobody can defeat you. You're also strong already. You have Lava Charm, Mudflower, Pure Water, Trifocals, and Buster. What's wrong? Your friends are waiting. You don't have much time. So long, me. So it's not just me. Everybody has mini-selves. And then you can inspect the arcade. The new game by Atlas, Groove on Fight. It looks so cool. So there you go. Now we have the ultimate persona unlocks. We won't be using them. I don't need them. I'm already OP as hell. So let's continue this way. And of course we get into a fight the first time we take a step. By the way, each mask monster in this dungeon, they all have a different sin or whatever. This one is arrogance, okay? And you can't contact them. They'll just laugh at you. So, The demon arrogance has no intention to negotiate with you. So there you go. Alright, we're almost to the end. All we have to do now is go mostly left here. So we're going to go left at this point, and go up because there's no other direction to go, and we're going to go around and down. Alright, we're just going to zigzag around now, so we're going to go right around this way, and we're almost there. We're very, very close. It gets pretty cool down here, so we're going to go downstairs. Now check out the floor. The floor gets spooky mode. Really neat. It's a really neat effect. And then you just go into the door, and this is a huge part of the story. So once you go in here, this is, I don't know, it's pretty interesting. There is a cutscene though, so I am Gonna skip it. I mean, that was basically the entire cutscene. I only skipped like maybe a second of it, guys. But it's enough to maybe keep you safe. Alright, so here we go. Nice pixel art. I found it. I found my true self. And then the bubble moves away. And this is very graphically different on the PSP, I believe. Wait a minute, where do you plan to run to? There's no more places to run. Those countless bubbles, they represent people's consciousness. People's consciousness are just bubbles from the sea. I was not supposed to be born. If you were born first, my life would be different. Stop it, I don't want to hear your words from you anymore. Do you try to change things? What things have you done? Or did you just cry in bed? I want to trade places with you. Mark, Nate, Ellen, and Naoya, I'm watching all of you. Wouldn't you? Again, the translation here is just scuffed as hell. It makes you think there's nothing you can't do. What destroys everything is your own feelings in your heart. I'm not going to run away anymore. I'm in charge of my life. I'll fix my own mistakes. Take this with you. This will let you enter the video world where Pandora is. I didn't want Naoya to see me like this. And then it gets a little weird, a little glitchy, but it's the 90s, man. You got the blue compact. Did I say it right? I have to start believing in myself now. Let's get back to meet the others. And then there we go. So all you have to do now is backtrack all the way out of the dungeon. It's not that big of a dungeon, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, and the cool thing is there's no random encounters once you open that door, by the way. So fun stuff. Now, you can still get random encounters out here on the world map, so you want to be a little careful so you don't get killed, but my characters are pretty overpowered. I have very much confidence that they would survive. So we're now back at the shrine once again. Gonna go pick up our party members and then go to the video world, which is the final dungeon of the game. Oh boy, thanks for waiting. Damn, you guys took so long that the clothes I'm wearing went out of style. Looks like everything's went well. Let's go back to school to meet Pandora. Alright, so now we have the party back in action. We're going to move everyone once again back to where they go. That does not quite look right. 5 swaps with 4, 5 swaps with 3, and that is the party settings that we have. Save that on Form A. We should be good from here on out. And item check. Sometimes it does unequip their items, so I'm going to check that real quick too. Everything looks good, but also their personas might have been changed. So let's check their personas. Pixie, Diva, Remy. Yeah, everything's good. So, yeah, we are all set. What does the butterfly say when we talk to him? There is not much time left until this world vanishes. You must hurry and go. If only there was a real time limit, but there's not. So now you have to go to the school, and then you can go to the video world. And that's the last dungeon. We're almost there. We're almost home free. Almost there, guys. We're going back to school. Oh no, we're in random encounter right outside the door. Alright, let's try that again. Going back into the school. Okay, here we go. And we gotta get to the library. Oh. The game doesn't really tell you that unless you talk to your party members, but it's fine. So, the library is west wall, 3rd floor, 1st room, so we're going to go... It doesn't matter which direction you go, you just need to go upstairs. Go to the 3rd floor. So that's 2nd floor, and the 3rd floor. And it's the 1st room on the westernmost wall. So what does that mean? That means west would be the leftmost wall, and 3A is the 1st room. So there you go. And things get serious. I don't think you can come back from this, so you want to, do all your fun stuff before you leave. I'm not entirely sure if you can come back from this, but Selena and Bruce, you're both alive. Mary, you're okay too. Hey Bruce, what happened to the school? Where is everyone? I don't know. When we came back and nobody was here. The east side of town is completely gone too. I wonder why. Must be Pandora. Pandora? I'm sorry, everything that happened is all my fault. Let me explain. And fade out. And fade in. There we go. I'll explain. Oh. I promise that I'll return everything back to normal. Apologizing won't change things, but I am sorry, Selena, if you could take it out on me if you want to. You're so stupid. You've always been so stubborn. Hey, Selena. I'm the one who owes an apology. You called me over here because we thought we were friends, right? And I betrayed you. I'm the one who should ask you for forgiveness. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Let's just jump in. Now go. I'll wait here so I won't be in the way. When everything is resolved and back to normal again, let's all go to Dreamland. Sure. Dreamland, it's like being a kid again. Let's go for it. Mary, please open the door. Here I go. And you'll notice there's like little butterfly shadows on the floor, so that's foreshadowing the boss. Abracadabra. It's just like a door, dude. It's open, let's go. Yeehaw. And this is a video world, which is the biggest, most annoying, most confusing, most time-consuming, agonizing, terrible dungeon in the entire game. Alright, so just a quick note that there are different routes depending on the PSP or the PSX version. Because I'm playing PSX version, it's going to be very hard to navigate this, but let's do our best. Okay. Let's begin. Okay, so we're going to go forward, and then left, and then up, and then right, and then up, and then left. Just follow along on the screen. I don't want to have to narrate every little twist and turn. So let me explain the rooms coming up here, okay? This is the save room right here. This is save room, and this is the healing room. And then we're going to go upwards. And this is the velvet room right here. You have everything you need, basically. You don't have any item shops, though, but we're going to go up, and then to the right and down. And to the right and down. And to the left and down. And to the right. And then we're going to enter... I don't think it really matters. We're going to go ahead and enter this door. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, yeah. It just puts you on the other side. That's fine. Okay. This is where it gets weird, because you would go up on PSP version, but you don't on PSX version. So I'm going to go down and right and up and right and down. And this enters us into this room. I don't think the middle's trapped. It is not. Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to go right and down and left and down. And yes, I do have random encounters turned off, so I can show you this much easier without having to edit out every single battle. So we are going to go... Nope, that's the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna go to the right and then down. Here we go. Okay, and then up. And oh man, this is tough. We're gonna keep going up. I am really reaching in my brain here to remember the routes, but I'm doing a good job. I think I'm doing all right. Just follow along on the screen. No, like I can't find any maps online of this stuff at all. They are just non-existent. Okay, now we're going to go not through this door. I think this door. I think. Am I correct? Looks like it. All right, cool. Again, this is very difficult. Let's see now. We need to get to stairs. We have to go up. And up. And to the right. We're basically hugging the top part of this side of the map now. Still hugging the tops. Navigate through. Then go down. Alright. Curving around. Still curving around. Okay, yes, we need to continue down. And then we go left. Leave, yes. And then up. When it allows us to. And continuing to the left. Again, this is the most annoying, hardest dungeon in the game. It is the final dungeon. We're almost done. Up the stairs. There we go. We are now on a video floor, a video world. We can't tell what floor we're on, by the way. That makes things a little difficult. All right. Oh. At this point, there is very hard to tell where to go. Would like to go somewhere. Give me a sec to collect my memories. Alright, I'm going to assume this is the wasteful floor that has you exploring everywhere. But the real trick is just to go immediately left and then through the doorway, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but let's go for it. We're merging through the door. Yes, this feels like the right way. Okay, let's navigate through the darkness here. We're going to go up, up, left, up, right, up, left, 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 down, left, 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 up, and left. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got there now. Oh man, this is a toughie, huh? I might have... Yes, I went the wrong way. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the darkness. Down. Up until we hit wall. Okay, there we go. Back down, and then to the right. There we go, we have vision again. Okay, yes, this is correct. This feels right. I'm recalling from the 90s, guys. My brain. It's very, you'd be like, how can you remember these old games? Well, I played a lot of them, so that's how. Alright. Very annoying to navigate, that's for sure, but we're almost there. Let's go up. Yes, there's the area. So I want to show you what this floor looks like here. It's like this. I don't know if this helps you or not. It's very tricky. Okay. Is this the right way, though? No, this is not the right way. I remember now. We have to go back into the darkness. I'm sorry. Thought we were good. We must navigate further this way. I'm already lost. Okay. Wait a second. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. We must go down, not up. That was the trick one. Okay, down and to the right, down again, and then to the right, yes, and then down. And there's a big straightaway. Yes, this feels right. And to the right, and then down, to the right again, and then down. Left. And up. Just feel your way through the darkness, my lads. Okay, yes, we want to be on this bottom one. This is what it looks like. I'm sorry, guys. This is, again, a very tremendously difficult dungeon. And I'm doing this from memory. Alright. That should put us on the right course. Because we're supposed to go down on this one. This is, I have it burned into my skull. I know I do. I swear I'm not doing this in multiple takes. Alright. What are we here? We gotta kind of like inch our way upwards and left. Yes. Okay. This room. No need to go in there. Alright. Moving onwards and upwards. There we go. Again, we can't tell what floor we're on, so that makes it really, really difficult. Alright, it took me a minute. We're on the first floor, because this is the floor... I didn't open the doors, but with the save point and the healing station and all that stuff, I recognized the path. Okay, so because we're on the first floor, I believe I know where to go. Very, very tough here. Okay, I got my bearings. We need to go left. That is correct. And then we're gonna swoop around, because right below us is, you know, like the save point and stuff, and the velvet. Yeah, there's the save point, and the healing station to our right is the velvet room, which means we need to go up now, up this way. Oh boy. Okay, this is where it gets freaking tough. It doesn't matter which one of these red things we go in, because this is one of the really difficult parts of the maze. And yeah, it had to load a whole new area. Music changed, by the way. Yeah, this one's really tough, but I remember we have to go through the middle. That's all I remember. We're going to go up. And right, and down. And this is the most zigzaggiest maze in the entire game. There are so many random encounters if we do this. But if you've went to the ruins already, it's the same monsters. It's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing too crazy. Now we need to work our way upwards, and then to the right. Yes, that feels right. This feels correct. Here we go, up and down and up and down. We get to this point. We need to stay on top. We don't need to go down. We need to stay on top. Stay hugging the top and going to the right as much as we can. But it won't let us anymore. I believe in myself and my memory. There we go. Okay. Going down now. Yes, this is correct. We're gonna hug the rightmost side of this floor. Should take us to a stairway. And there we go, we did it. Okay. And this is the final floor of the entire game. Let's see. And it is a doozy. We have to go through the middle. I remember that part. And then which direction we go. You have to go down, yes. We have to hug the downward-most part of the maze. Go towards the left. But not too far left, I think. Okay, yes, and then we go up. And we're gonna go and hug the leftmost side of the map for a bit. There we go. Yes. But we need to go in the middle, ASAP. We don't need to go too far up, or otherwise we get super, super lost. Go right. We're not going to go up. We're going to go down, and then to the right, and then up, because that's the only way left. I think the rest of this is pretty easy. We just spiral our way into the middle, because the boss room is in the middle of the room. I remember that part. Yep. And this takes hours, guys. This takes freaking hours to navigate. And we did it. We're at the final boss room. Hooray. I am dying of heartburn. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Let's get this done. So my hard drive can have some breathing space for all these clips. Oh boy. Oh, that's a cutscene. Yep. Well, we're gonna it's a creepy one too. It's a very creepy cutscene. Hands and feet and a mouth. Yeah, it's a pretty scary creature there. Lots of legs. If you're a leg guy, I guess you might be into it, but... Good stuff. Alright. And what a nice room with lots of mouths and meat, and... Again, this is the 90s. Look at this beautiful creature. Psst, psst. Is that also me? This is Pandora. Look, behind the creature, is that the heart of the Deva system? So finally you've made it here. I finally found the gate to paradise. I won't let anyone have it. I'm going to make my own world with this. A world where nothing exists. No, that's not the gate to paradise. That's Pandora's box. It contains all the evil within. Alright, let's go. Everything has been wasted. Your existence means nothing. Waste shouldn't exist. Be gone. Vanish. And battle begins. Yeah, man. Alright. And yes, I'm going to show the full fight. I won't cut it for you guys. Because it is the final boss. We should all die together. Yes, sure, why not? Alright, so we're actually going to cheese the boss with some items. First up, main character will be using Inferno Stones for big damage with fire. Yes. Let's see, what can we buff ourselves with? Let's get a Fizz Wall going. Fizz Guard, there we go. Nice Fizz Guard. Madge Up. We want Madge Wall, Ilm Guard. And then we want Defense Up. So there you go. We have one on offense and everyone else on defense. Look at that beautiful 1000 damage. Alright, this pretty much makes us immune from everything. Devil Smile. Uh-oh, that's not good. He's pretty much out of the fight now. Remember, he has the persona that reflects that stuff, so that you know, it's very troublesome. We can cure it though. It's not a big deal. And yeah, these animations a little slow, aren't they? That's okay though. So Again, we're just gonna hit him with the Fire Stones, Inferno Rocks. Actually, I don't think Inferno Rock is... I thought I bought 30 of these things. Yeah, I should have... Inferno Stones, that's what I meant to use. Big damage with fire, there we go. That feels a little bit more right. I do want to cure Mark of his, whatever that status element is. I can't remember what it is. It's not, is it paralyzed? No. It's something, though. Let's see. Well, you know what, let's not worry about it. Let's just cast Light All, see how that does. Nate can continue to magic up, and, continue to defense up. Basically, Mark's out of the fight. 1,768. Don't worry, it should only have, the first form, that is, only has like 5,000 HP, I believe. It's the second form that's tricky. Let's see how much damage this does. Nothing, it does no damage at all. Here, a needle. Alright, well that's, so it was paralyzed. Okay. Well, half the party's basically out of the fight. So we'll have to cure everyone of paralyzed now. Let's see, D-Para? Yeah, we got plenty of D-Paras. So let's get main character up. And, again, we're having to spend a recovery round here. I swear it was the lightning bolt. No, that's shock. That's not paralyzed. So that should remove the bad status. Glacier. Alright, who's gonna die from this? Oh, well, Mark got a nice heal from it. So Ellie is the only one out now. So again, we can continue to spam our Inferno Stones. I do want to get Ellie back up, but I'm going to do a full party heal because I want to top everyone off, at least for the second phase. D-Para on Ellie. No, he should match up. Always match up. Then Mark can be D-Para, if he even gets allowed to, if he's even able to do it. Inferno Stone, 2,000. Okay, that kills first form. I think, or I thought it did. Maybe not. Or it's gonna let me finish up my turn before it morphs. Because that should be 5k, what, isn't it? Main character's super tanky. Strength up. I think Ellie naturally cured from paralyzed anyway. Can't really tell. Well, we can have a gun round. Everyone just starts blasting their guns. Or I can just waste more stones, it's fine. Yeah, let's just throw more stones at it. Inferno Stone. And then everyone just use their gun, except my buffers. I want my buffers to keep buffing, because it stacks. It'll continuously stack. Inferno Stone. There we go. Damn. Okay, it has more HP than I thought. Yeah, that does like no damage. Oh, well, it was enough. It was exactly, look at that. It was enough to force it into its next form. Ooh. It just kind of retreats in there. And now it's a butterfly lady. Wow. It's beautiful. Please give up, please. Okay, yeah, it's gonna take us out of the fight. And then we're gonna have the second fight. Here we go. So the color of her hair is her form. So again, same strategy basically. Red hair is don't cast magic. So gun. Let's see. Imguard. Always get those Imguards out. We're gonna Imguard every turn almost. Magic up. And he's gonna Fizz Guard. Where is PH Guard? There we go. And defense up. Let's see if we can do this without losing any party members. Yeah, she totally just screams. Guard. Have fun casting spells now. Seize Heal. So is she not allowed to cast heal? Oh, Reflect. Pick that up. Now she's changing hair color. That's fine. Now we can cast spells. But when we hit her with a spell, she will change back to red hair. If you cast spells while she's in red hair mode, then she heals from the spell. But essentially, this is just how it goes. This is how a lot of the other personas play out too. Everyone buffs the main character, and the main character just nukes the boss. So it's really the fastest way to take this thing out, because otherwise it's a very long, drawn-out battle of just blasting her. And the reason we're using the Inferno Stones is because it deals way more damage than what we can cast. In this case, what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, Imguard. Just spam Imguard every single time. And then Magi Up, Fizzguard. He doesn't have to Fizzguard. He can do literally anything else. He can sword. Nope. Shouldn't slash her. No, he's gonna slash her after her hair transforms, which is fine. That's what we want. So there we go. That should work out. Inferno Stone. There we go. 2k. I think she has 15,000. And when she's in blue hair form, she will cast a spell. Power returns, so that's going to negate all of our matchups. I believe that's what that does. Oh, she gets 2 turns, by the way. So. Defense up. We don't really need it. I mean, we don't have the best gear in the game. The only way to get the best gear in the game is to delete personas at level 8. Which I didn't bother doing because it's just not worth the time. I mean, I can delete some of the starter personas and get some of the really good weapons. 40. That only hit her for 40. Yikes. Well, we're gonna keep at it here. Let's see. You may be wondering, what about like one of these items that reduces everything down to 1? You know, it'd be funny if that did work. I've never seen an instance of that actually working on this boss, but we're not going to risk it because we're gonna Imguard and then we're gonna Magi Up. Now, Mark here, you know what? He can do it. Go ahead and do your Mill Bomb. Awesome stuff, and then defense up. There you go. Another 2k. That would be so funny if that worked. It didn't like look like it did, but it would be funny if it did. That would be like the new speedrun strat. Back to red hair mode. Glacier all, we have Imguard up, so there you go. It's not a big deal. It's not dangerous. And they only hit the front row, so. Magi Up. Gotta keep that Magi Up. And I'm sorry for the slow animations, but hey, fun times. Alright, so because she's in red hair mode, main character guns. We still need to Imguard. Always be Imguarding, okay? Other characters can gun. It's a little risky, but whatever. Sword and gun. Screw buffs. Let's just have a little shootout. Again, it's really low damage. Oh man, compared to spells, that is. Wing Flap. Weak to physical, remember that. 76. He can take it. And regular attack, 42. Not that bad. 178. A little bit better. 70 something in total with that round. Alright, just repeat the next round here. We're gonna do replay. Okay. Because she's still red hair mode. I didn't Imguard. Well, Imguard doesn't work because I did replays, so if she casts an AoE spell, this could wipe out the front row. Though they're all strong against magic. That's the cool thing about this. Strength drop. Well, we're not using swords, so it doesn't really matter. We're using guns. Guns aren't based on your strength, so again, we can always strength up to counteract it anyway. All right, blue hair mode. You know what that is? That is using our. We could also use Bolt Stone. No, that's not the one I want. Inferno Stone. Yeah, okay. Whatever. You get the point. Persona. No, we need Imguard. Imguard is great. Otherwise, party gets wiped. For real, it totally does. Let's see. She is in blue hair mode. Why don't we cast a spell? Yeah, let's just hit her with a curse all. Why not? Get that defense back up. There we go. It's a good plan. 2,000? 2,500 this time. We're getting those match-ups, you know, putting those to work. Our return. Okay, well, goodbye match-ups. You were fun while you lasted. Also gets rid of Imguard, by the way. Strength drop. We have 2 strength drops now. You have to strength return to nullify it, or do 3 strength ups to be above what your starting was. I know, it's... I don't know how many turns left. I think it's 6 or 7 turns until they revert. But I don't know. That's just based on other Persona games. Alright, Crystal, let's see. It does nothing. Well, our only magician. And you can be like, why don't you just make the whole party cast Inferno Stones? It's because the damage won't be worth it. I'll show you. I'll freaking show you. Okay, so she's still red hair mode, or blue hair mode. Inferno Stone. There you are. We're gonna do a little. Just everyone Inferno Stone. Why not, right? Her hair's gonna change and then she's gonna heal like crazy, which would be really bad. But we're gonna do it for the memes, guys. We're gonna do it for the memes. Plus, I want to see if my party can tank at least one spell. I mean, they're all strong against magic. Okay, I just want to see. Can it work? Okay, Inferno Stone. Okay, well, she's dead, so it doesn't matter. 0 deaths. Easy boss. Good times. So that's the game. That's Persona. It's original Persona. Why don't you kids just give up? How can you be so strong? Because we gambled at the casino and bought all the Inferno Stones. You should know this. Because it's not I, but we. Because we are together. Haha, because we believe in ourselves. Guys, I just want to say real quick now, if you've made it this far into the video, and you're subscribed, and you're in the Discord, and you're a chat rank in the Discord, I want you to let me know that you saw this part of the video, and if you did, if I haven't already given one out, I will give you a V Rising key for Steam. That's right, this is a giveaway in the middle of a Let's Play. I tend to do those. For those of you that made it this far into the video, listen up. Join the Discord, link in the description. Get chat rank. Let me know that you saw this in the video. First person that does gets a V Rising key. I have like a bunch to give away. The game is it's a PC game for Steam called V Rising. You play as a vampire. It's a multiplayer survival game. I think it's like $20 on Steam. I've got a bunch of keys because I was in their partner program to give out. So yeah, let me know. Anyway, most people won't ever get to this point. Aha, because we believe in ourselves. No one can live alone. When things get tough, just turn around. I'm right behind you. You and I are the parts of the same Mary, a friend of everyone here. Enough is enough. Let's be one again. Thank you. What a Persona awakening, right? You know, in Persona 4 and 5, it's one little battle, you do one little dungeon, and you're good. For this one, it's the freaking final boss. It's over. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. This is goodbye, but I'll never forget any of you. What do you mean, goodbye? I am just a shadow of Mary. I can't go with you, but it was really fun. Mary, this can't be happening. Damn. Jeez, it's almost like Final Fantasy X's ending all over again. Doesn't teleport the main character out. I've sent everyone back to the real world. Naoya, before I send you back, may I have a word with you? Mwah. He turns his head away too. What a timid main character. Thank you. Remember me from time to time, okay? Goodbye. Always loved you. It's like you had a whole dungeon alone together. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Naoya. Had a whole dungeon alone together. You didn't even act on it. Jeez. Is this a cutscene? Because I gotta skip it if it is. Alright, cutscene over. After the series of incidents, the town gained worldwide attention, and now everything is back to normal. It's funny that it uses like a real JPEG from the 90s of what I'm guessing is a street in Japan. Like a little rural town of sorts. What it looks like. Sebek and the name Guido became internationally renowned. The names of the students who were involved never became known. Well, darn. Isn't that a shame? Sure is. Time has passed. Memories of the incident sink deep into their consciousness. The boys and girls who found their identities began to walk into the future not knowing what will happen. Such a weird way to word that sentence. So look at these. Oh, this is a cutscene. Crap. Alright, time for some epilogue action. Hey, listen. Did you know that Naoya is Oh, really? Oh, for real? Well, well, as long as girls continue to gossip, the rumors will never cease to end. The word would be cease, but okay, whatever, translator. You do you. Speaking of the devil, hey, you guys are late. We were about to leave you guys behind. You'll notice that the Mary's sprite looks a little different. Because it's not the same one. Oh, my bad. The principal wouldn't let us off the hook. Mine and Naoya's uniforms weren't up to code, she says. Psh, whatever. Nate, they're after you, too. A wise one doesn't walk around dangerous places. It's common sense. Shut the heck up, Nate. Your days are numbered. I need to tell people that more often. You guys are just too popular. Must be hard being wanted by so many people. And feel when never the popular kid in school. Well, you boys might want to rest a while, but promises are promises. Let's go. Time is a-wasting. They're at a burger joint. They're not eating burgers. So the main character has a little harem now, I guess. Dang, they're fast. Aha, Mary changed so much. She's a different person now. Pandora. He want him some butterfly pussy. Dude, what's up? Oh, that's behind us now. I was just thinking about that last thing that Pandora left behind. Anyway, we should go now. Oh yeah, let's go catch up with them. Wait, what thing? Did you forget to loot the boss, dude? You forget to loot the boss? Oh, cutscene, gotta skip it. I'll try to show you bits because it's kind of the ending. There's a class photo of everybody. Wow, so cool. Super cool, dude. I gotta talk over the sound because that's how it gets detected. Woo! Make noises, everybody. I mean, just me. I can't hear you guys. You can leave a comment, though. Oh, that's how the game works. And here's le class, le photo. Alright, so this is the epilogue. It's gonna talk about what everyone's doing. With her sickness cured, Mary has now become a mature young lady. She has won many art awards, and good things are happening in her life. She's happy with her mother now and has a new boyfriend. Don't tell her about the future, though, where art is AI generated. I can't skip through this. It's okay, I've read it. Cycle to the next frickin' slide, please. There we go. His sprite looks so weird in the American version. Mark went to New York to study art. His avant-garde style in art has won acclaim with the critics. He's having the time of his life. What is that, 2 art people now in the party? Okay, Persona 5 had 1 art guy. I don't think Persona 4 had any artists that I can remember. I haven't played 3 or 2, so don't ask me about those. I've never touched them. I've never even YouTubed them. Let's see. What happened to this character? In disguise, Nate lands a job in one of the companies his family owns. He finds out firsthand how cruel the business world can be. His arrogance from the past has now turned into compassion for all people. So he becomes a wagey in his own business, and then he does some of that undercover boss crap, and he's like, man, it sucks to be a wagey, guys. You know, having to drive to work and get yelled at by your boss man? Wouldn't that be something? You get some new hire that's a shithead. But he turns out that it's like the CEO or some shit. Ellie became a model. Her down-to-earth lifestyle, despite her status, is favorable, well-liked among young girls. She often appears in magazines and TV, commenting on her negotiations techniques with the demons. What? Hey guys, I can talk to demons. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Unless, you know, it's like canon that demons were a thing. I mean, I guess people would remember, wouldn't they? Especially if they survived, right? Surely there's like camera footage of demons roaming the streets. How he came to be, well, that's up to you to decide. No, it's not. We all know he became the boy that wears the earring or something. That's his like canonical like name sort of, besides Naoya in the one manga or something. I don't know. I don't read the manga. Oh, and this song probably triggering copyright like crazy right now, but I'm trying to talk over it, so it's okay. Is that it? Is that Persona? Are we done? Is it over? Look at that nice square JPEG. Directed by Koji Okada. Alright. I think that we're at the end here, guys. I'm Swole Benji. Thanks for watching. Videos every single day. Make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss a video. Make sure that you leave a comment because I read every comment, and this video will not get 1,000 views because my audience does not care about video games from the 90s, especially single-player games. I doubt anyone's ever going to watch this anyway. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this let's play of a old PlayStation 1 game, if you found it useful, maybe you wanted to play it. Maybe there's a remake of this game someday. I don't know. That would be pretty cool if there was. But who knows? You never know. You never really know these things, right? So, with that said, make sure you could leave a like and comment and subscribe. And there's a video on the screen right now. You should click on it. It's a pretty good video. I will see you tomorrow, lads. Take care. Mwah. I'm gonna let the song just play a little bit longer. It's a good song. It's freaking good. You have to beat the game to listen to it, though. You probably, like, hear a version of the song without me talking over it, which is, you know, probably annoying and disturbing, but when the vocals just die down a bit, that's when the video's over, guys. Just one more note. And there it is. Alright. Yep. There we go. And then it ramps up, and then it's gonna start over. Yes, I know, I've heard the song before. Anyway, mwah, see you later. Take care. Alright, so I always wondered what the hell this stuff meant at the end, okay? You know, being a kid, I didn't know what this was. Cogito ergo sum means I think, therefore I am, and fin is French for finish, or the end of the movie. And, well, this is a video game. So there you go. I don't know who René Descartes is. Wait, no, that's the poet. René Descartes is the Latin poet that wrote I think, therefore I am. I learned that a long-ass time ago in philosophy. Okay, yeah, there we go. Anyway, see you later. As a bonus, I just want to see if the party can handle fighting Pandora with swords. So, I'm going to speed this part up and see if the party gets wiped or not without any kind of intervention. This is full... Damn, that hit really hard. Full-on auto battle. Oh, he's dead. Straight up. First blood. So yeah, I'm going to speed this part up and see how long it takes until the party just dies completely.